What is the ugliest word again, Marley? What is the ugliest?
Euclid.
Euclid.
Yeah, people bang on you for talking about Euclid and shit.
I know, they probably will.
You got a problem with Euclid, motherfucker?
What's up, homie?
It's Euclid Street.
Euclid on mines. I couldn't even say that seriously, though. I don't know if they could.
It's fucking West Euclid Street, bro. You better watch out.
It's the 3900 block of Euclid over here, homie. What's up? 39.
South Euclid. Hey, there is a street in Tucson called Euclid, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
that's
someone's
why
going
I
to come
know
after
fuck.
us now.
There's Euclid in a few cities. I've noticed it in a couple cities.
Is it really?
I'm like, what the fuck?
That
Why
is
do
an
people
ugly
turn to
word.
Euclid?
Yo, you got to get real on the mic, like.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
You know, there was another whack word,
yeah.
alfalfa.
Alfalfa is a shitty word, too.
Yeah, you're good. You're cool.
Look here, alfalfa.
Right. Alf.
That's fucking crazy. How we looking on the peaks there? Everything looks legit.
Everything looks good. When you get his file or any artist's file of who we bring in, is it always lower than ours?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's just because mine and yours are condensers, and that's just a dynamic mic, if I'm not mistaken. But
sound,
it does have phantom power.
Right.
But it's just because we have 3. Like the homie was talking about it the other day. Miguel, he's getting ready to start a podcast.
Yeah.
And he got some, I don't know if he got like some lavalier mics, dude, and he just didn't like the way they sound. So he was asking me about our setup, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Whatever you do, get matching mics. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big that makes all the fucking difference in the world. No, yeah, that's exactly what we need to do for that one. And the scissor shit, so that Mr. Marley B here doesn't have to be all up on it and shit like that. Like, ooh.
That's why it's the hood diner, you know?
That's right.
Hey, I'm not mad.
We make it work,
Right?
twerk.
Yeah, come on, it's Tucson.
I read something there that kind of made me laugh, dude. You know the most common used word by stoners is the word ear? Ear. Follow me. Because of this, like this. Look at me. Ear.
Good one, dude.
Order up. Though, did you see that the Raiders might play here?
Yeah,
I think that's a fucking
It's
a rumor.
Fucking Raider fan for 1 year. Really? It's Tucson.
Don't do that.
It's Tucson.
Don't do that to yourself.
Oh, no, it's the Raiders, though.
Dog, but it's Tucson though.
It's still the Raiders.
If you rep your city, you're gonna go for the fucking Raiders.
If they change their name to the Tucson Raiders, I will.
Right?
Yeah, for a year though, and then they just leave us, and everybody's like,
no. But how could you root for Oakland Raiders in Tucson? No.
What's up with Las Vegas? Is it not done yet?
No, it's not done until next year.
That's some whack shit. You would think Vegas could afford the fast motherfuckers.
Why can't they play in Oakland another year?
They don't have agreements with the stadium owners.
They're like, nope, we're done with them. Somebody else take them.
How lit would it be if they came to Tucson?
I mean, it'd be cool, but it's not like I'm still a Seahawks fan. So
No,
it'd
I'm a
be
Cardinal
tough,
fan.
You know,
I'm a Cardinal
that's
fan.
Tough too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah.
I like that Kingsbury hire though.
Yeah, we'll see.
You see
I don't
what he
know.
did with
dude.
Mahomes at Texas Tech, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's a good quarterback coach, but is he a good
sure.
head coach? We'll see.
I think he's leaning on Steve Keim to bring other offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators,
Right.
all that shit.
Right.
You know,
No, it'll be good for what's his name? The young cat.
Rosen,
Yeah, Rosen.
the Rosen one. Mm-hmm. That was a tough game you guys lost, man.
I know. It was sad.
You guys had the fucking Cowboys,
Yeah,
dog.
I know.
God,
That's
yes.
the part that's the most. Like,
Yes,
the
dude.
most-
Please, I don't even know whose team. Whoever's playing the Cowboys, I'm just like, win.
Right, right.
Please.
So that's like the most like degrading part is the fact that it's actually the Cowboys. So you have to hear from the Cowboy fans, but it was a good game. We weren't even supposed to make the playoffs in the first place, so I'm happy with it.
It's nice, man.
Yeah.
The motherfucking Cowboys.
That protein bar is
Fucking
fire.
Cowboys.
Was it good? Yeah. You know what? Before we get into introducing our special guest here, something new for the week. We got some Turkey Hill lemonade. Turkey Hill has been killing it in the iced tea game for a long time, but they're dabbling in the lemonade game now, dude. What did you think, Marty? Did you like it?
It was fire, man.
Was
Like
it
I
pretty
said,
good?
yeah, it reminded me of Granny's special lemonade.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
Takes me back.
Lemonade like Nana made.
Yes. Lemonade like nah.
It's like that Bluebell commercial.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes you back and shit.
Like
Sunflowers
home-churned
and
ice cream
sunsets.
shit.
Yeah,
You ever had
dude.
churned ice cream like that?
Like hand churned.
We've had Bluebell.
If I've had Bluebell, I guess.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Churn up, dude.
And then along with the fucking lemonade, we had a protein bar this year because
That's
we're just
craftsmanship. You know
we're
what
just
I'm
trying to
saying?
stay in shape like a motherfucker over in this bitch over here, Hood Dinner. One, the name of the company is called One, and the flavor. This is what grabbed me. I was like, dude, this is total marijuano shit. Like, there's some marijuano that works at this company that was like, bro, let's call it Glazed and Amused. Like, that's dope, dude. Instead of Dazed and Confused, Glazed and Amused, and it's like the flavor of like a donut with like glaze. It was dope. I think it was pretty good.
Big ups to
Those are
One.
dangerous,
Big
bro.
ups to One, dude.
I would fuck those up on the regular.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
swole.
like I said, but while we were doing the fucking video of it, dude, I was expecting it to be a little more cardboard, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, not too proteiny.
Yeah, most of them are. Most of them are just like you saw me take a bite like a little minute ago, dude. And I was like trying to chew it fast because I was like, what if these fools ask me a question right now, dude? I don't want to be all. Let me tell you. You know what I mean, like that.
Like a
shit.
power bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dude. Okay. I like it. We got a fucking screen in the fucking building tonight, dude.
It's not so hood anymore. It's
It's the
good
we're moving
diner.
up.
Next level shit.
We're
Good
moving
Diner
up in the
podcast.
world, man.
Well, the funny story is, before I get into that funny story, we got to introduce our guests.
Let's introduce ourselves first.
Well, I'm DJ Sentry.
I am the homie kAZual, and today in the building,
Episode
my
31.
my favorite marijuano in the world, bro. Just straight up, dude. That's all I'm gonna be.
dude.
I'm gonna be real with it, dude. Like fucking Mr.
Been a
Marley,
minute.
Mr. Marley B, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, guys?
Welcome to the hood.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna- So basically, you reached out or you put a little Facebook message
you know.
out, and then fucking Mr. Just Dorian tagged me in it and shit.
Right.
And I was telling my lady about it. I was like, babe, you know what meme I had to use in there? And she was like, did you use Dr. Evil? And I was like, yes.
She knows you.
She does.
Yeah,
dude.
it's perfect
I was
cast,
all
man.
fucking, come.
Yeah,
Come to the diner.
I don't know why it didn't even come to my head to like actually reach out
Oh
to you.
no,
like, right
man,
off
it's all
top,
good,
so.
dude. I knew I seen it before he even tagged me in it, dude. And I
Right.
was like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm
just gotta
gonna
make it happen.
I'm gonna hit the bizzle up, right?
Right.
there, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
for sure.
So,
It's been too long.
so yeah, it has been a minute, man. But you know what, bro? I'm fucking beyond proud of what you've been doing, bro.
Thank
like
you,
for
man.
real, you
Thank
have taken. You have made a career out of what you've been wanting to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
So yeah, dude.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to you for where you're going and where you've been so far, man. 'Cause
I appreciate that,
It's
bro.
been a beautiful fucking thing to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I know people in the town are proud. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's a good thing.
Why don't you
Thank
tell
you, man.
the Hood Diner what you're about? A little bit about yourself.
Oh man, my name's Marley B. Born and raised in Tucson, Arizona. Just a big hip hop fan. Started rapping about 8 years ago. Just been doing the rap thing steady for the past close to a decade now, man. Staying busy in the Tucson scene, and in these past few years, really getting out on the road and touring, and getting ready to drop my third solo project here.
That's awesome, man.
in
That
February,
was
so.
that was one of the questions I did have is how many albums you've done now.
This is my third solo project. Well, I mean, I did 2 mixtapes before I did an actual album, which was Grow. And then I did a project with Cash Lansky as well, but I don't really consider that my own album.
That's
and then,
still a dope album. Though.
Right.
So that's like a
Tonight's-
Watch the
Tonight's
Throne
Tonight
thing?
Show, right?
That's like a Watch the Throne thing.
Right, kind of. And that was my first real doing my own production. Before that, I only did industry beats. When Murs found me and Cash, it was just I was doing mixtapes.
Okay.
And I was downloading YouTube beats, or I was downloading a beat off the radio or whatever I heard, and I was like, oh yeah, I can do better. So that was my first 2 projects were really just mixtapes. So.
Those are still some good fire on them shit. though,
Man,
dude.
those I don't know.
There's some
dude.
good shit.
I people are like, oh yeah, I'm still bumping Raised in Arizona. I'm like, dude, stop.
No, dude, it's good shit. It's good shit though.
It's I
But
feel
it's
like
also-
I've progressed so far.
That's your
No,
first
definitely.
piece of work?
Yeah, well, that was my first piece of work was Language Arts 101.
Okay.
And then I did Raising Arizona after that, which had more buzz than Language Arts 101. And those are both like Dat Piff mixtapes,
Okay.
kind of
I'll
free
send it to
thing.
you. I got them shits.
I miss the mixtape era.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Honestly, bro, I miss that.
I want to do a mixtape this next year, dude. Like a
Rip
real
said
free
no mixtapes.
mixtapes. I know, man, but like I really want to do like a free mixtape. Just throw it out there, throw it on like mixtapes.com, Dat Piff, all those things, and just try to get it up top.
Right.
Because it's good. It's good. Any promo is good promo, and I have so many songs that are just sitting on that aren't going to be on albums. It's like just make a mixtape.
Why not?
Man.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, them whole mixtapes, that's some dope shit, dude.
Oh, yeah,
You
for
know
sure.
that there's one song that you did that kind of threw me for a fucking left hook, dude. It was great. It was that beat, that fucking Walking on a Dream.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Empire
about,
of the
dude?
Sun?
Yeah.
Dude.
Remix
This
that
fool
one, yeah.
killed that shit, dude.
Damn,
I
I
fucking
forgot
love that
Who
song,
kills it
dude.
too? Wiz kills it.
Yeah.
Does he
Wiz,
kill it
Wills,
too?
yeah. That's where I got. Yeah, when I heard Wiz on it, I was like, oh, yeah, I could rap on it.
I want to
too.
hear that version though. With you on it.
Yeah,
bro.
I'ma send it to you,
It's
dog.
different,
Alright.
bro. It's
I'll
Young
send it to
Marley. I didn't know what I was talking about.
I mean,
good shit,
now that I
though,
know,
dude.
I can throw it in the mix at Congress or
Right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
See? Yeah.
I don't think the quality is that good, bro.
Hey, I'll make it work.
It
Dog.
was good shit, dude. It was all good shit.
Oh man,
But yeah, man. So it's been a minute since we've chilled, man. And like,
sure. Right.
this album that you got coming out,
Time again.
Time Again.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, shit. Time again. It's just it's the next step in my career. I think it kind of came together. Time again as being Rip was bugging me. He's like, Marley, you need to put out a new album. It's been too long, and I'm like, oh, it's that time again. You know what I'm saying? So
Boom.
that's kind of like exactly. That's where it came from.
Right.
It's just kind of the how do you say like not monotony, but like the shit, like you just keep doing it over and over, and the repetitiveness of putting out these projects and hoping for the best and just continuing to make music and punch in the ground. And so Time Again, it's coming out February 1st. It's a 14-track album with a bunch of different producers from all over the country.
Nice.
Got a couple in Tucson, couple in Phoenix. I got some collabs with Cash Lansky, Tommy Will. I got my homies De La Prime and Eddie Wells out of Phoenix on there. They're super dope. I think you guys are gonna like them.
Dude, the video you just showed us right now is fucking
Oh yeah,
dope.
shout out to Young
What's the
Mac.
name of
Shout
that
a couple-
song?
that song's called Active.
Active.
And that's produced by my homie Mike Vince out of Houston, who's also on the album. He does like some auto-tuney, poppy shit.
When
I
are
got
you,
him on
when
the
are you
hook.
releasing that video?
That one will probably come out like a week or two after the album.
A week or two after the album. So
I'm gonna
and
release this.
the
one
album's coming out. You said February
1st.
1st.
Yeah, Friday. So I'm gonna drop this video with me and Cash a couple weeks before. It's gonna be probably out around the time this drops. So
Okay.
new video with me and Cash, done by Young Mac as well. So I'm excited about it.
What's that one called?
Limit, LMT. Kind of like losing my touch, just kind of reaching my limit type thing. So I'm excited about that one. One of my favorite tracks on the album. So I'm excited for the album to get out there. Just kind of, we had a setback. We were waiting on Dimrick to confirm his verse and things like that through the distribution company. So we finally got it through, and we had to push it back a month or two and wait for Cash to drop. Cash is king, FR. So
That's a dope album too.
yeah,
shout
go
out
get
to
that.
Cash.
Yeah.
But let me see, dude.
The Good Diner.
Popper, motherfucker. This gives me an opportunity to eat some more of this shit right now. I'll just see your hand. Doesn't need it. Right there. That's perfect.
Pop,
know what I mean?
pop. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Pop that pussy.
Pop. Yeah, popping. It's popping.
About to pop off a piece of my dick. Have you seen that, dude?
Yeah.
Please tell me you see that. We refer to that shit so much, dude.
dick.
He's all this dick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my dick in. He goes off. dude.
Direction, selection. What's your opinion on Kanye West, bro? I love getting different people's perspective on it. It's
So
always
infatuated
unique.
with Kanye
He's
West.
batshit crazy, but I love his music.
Yeah.
This is true.
So, I mean,
Would you
I've been
consider
one of those
yourself a
people-
stan?
A what?
A stan?
Of Kanye?
Yeah.
No, not necessarily, but I mean, like, I'm a fan of what he's done and, like, how creative he is. And, like, when I first heard a Kanye beat when I was in, like, 7th grade, it was the Through the Wire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, well, actually, I heard, Kanye beats before that, but I didn't know they were Kanye beats. But first time I heard,
Right.
like, a Kanye and, like, that sampling that he did and, like, he kind of took it to that next level, like, he'll forever have my respect for that.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
the
I've
good
always
shit.
been one of those people that I don't like to look too much at people's personalities You know what I'm saying? Like if you're an artist and you create something good, like I just want to enjoy your art.
Can you?
It's hard to separate yourself sometimes from that. You know, if
man.
it's so extreme, you know, you absolutely you can't look past some of these things. But at the same time, like I'm not here to judge these motherfuckers.
Well, I think it depends
some of the
on
best artists are the craziest motherfuckers out there.
It depends on the situation because, okay, look what's going down with fucking R. Kelly this week. Have you been fucking watching that shit?
Like, that's fucking insane,
Okay,
bro.
but before that, R. Kelly shit with Kanye. Can you name a track off his last CD? Yay.
Oh fucking fuck. I was about to remix one of them. Fuck. No, but I wasn't the biggest fan of that.
But
last
you know what I'm
project.
saying? No, but still, that's where I'm at right now musically with him.
Right. Yeah. It's
I
kind of
DJ,
losing.
bro. So it's like
Right.
I've seen where he's at, to the club shit, to the experimental shit, to
Right.
this shit. And it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah. He's
it's
kind of
like rapid fire.
Right. Yeah. No.
You can't just put everything out. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. No. And I feel like, you know, being that
And that's my
creative
opinion.
type that he is, there's gonna be misses. You know,
Oh, for sure.
just as many as like there's gonna be those great songs that are just like new and groundbreaking. There's gonna be a lot of bullshit that comes along with it.
Well, that's not. You're such a fucking hoe.
I hate that.
I mean, but it slaps in the club.
It does slap in the club, but you know that's not. You know what I'm saying?
I've
that
seen
was one
so
of those
many
things that
people
I was
grind
like, oh.
to that song.
But at the same time, man, like I'm not here to judge. Like I'm not gonna like everything you do. Like I'll respect, you know, and I respect, you know, what he's done for hip hop and a lot of the producing and the artists that he put on and things like that. So,
If someone's never heard you rap before, what would you? I know it's kind of hard to compare to somebody, but what would you say your style kind
man,
of?
I like to say Bone Thugs mostly.
Okay.
But I mean, what I hear all the time is everybody says Yellow Wolf, but I think it's just because I'm a white rapper that raps fast.
They put you in that box.
Right, it's Yellow Wolf or MGK, but you know I came up on Tech Nine and Bone Thugs, and those were like my real big influences on hip hop, and like, you know, the real choppy cadences, and you know getting more into the Midwest sound and twista and you know
I love it, dude. When you start fucking doing that,
yeah, man,
you know what I'm saying, dude? You fucking
yeah, you know I love Bone Thugs, bro.
Yeah,
That was
you
like
kill
my
'em with
biggest
that shit.
influence for sure. So like that's what I like to describe my. You know, it's kind of like a mix between.
That's
Bone
why I
Thugs
fucked with
and Tech.
ASAP when they first came out because Rocky sounded like
Right, for sure, bro. Yeah, and I always got that Bone vibe.
Pesos,
from him.
like that
yeah, for
shit,
sure,
you know?
so Bone. Yeah,
What's some of your other influences?
man. Shit. I mean, I grew up on a lot of grunge, like a lot of like grunge rock and things like that.
Like
so
with
a lot of, like,
Soundgarden or
yeah, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Nirvana. I lived in Seattle briefly when I was younger, and that's where my dad's from. So, you know, he was super big into the grunge scene in the 90s. And so, you know, I grew up on that kind of. And
I had that and hip hop. So
right. It was kind of like
it was a nice eclectic mix.
Right. You know, I got into hip hop kind of on my own. My dad would show me, you know, a few things like, you know, Run DMC, Beastie Boys, things like that.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Right. And he never really got into, you know, like the new era school or
What was
new
your
school hip
first
hop. But
experience with hip hop?
oh man,
Like, what did you hear? And you're like, that's my shit.
I think
right
it
there.
was probably Kim on the Eminem Marshall. Was it Marshall Mathers or Slim Shady EP? One of the or LPs. It was one of those, and I was like in 5th grade, and I heard that Kim track. That's like it's him and his like he's like yelling at his baby mama and like crying and like going crazy. That was like the first thing that I really remember that stuck with me, and being like leaving my homie's house like, holy shit.
How old are you, dog?
Like, I'm 29 now.
Okay. So you're not that much younger than I'm 33.
Okay.
So, well, I'm just thinking at that time, how old was I when?
It was probably like 8th grade for you then.
Yeah,
So I was like 5th grade. And then after that, it was like.
I had a full-time job in an apartment.
That album CD cover was crazy.
Yeah,
The Broken
yeah.
Pill.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then I
See, and that's the only album from him that I like.
yeah, oh dude, come on. His first few were great for me. You know, this
Well,
most
that's
recent
cool.
shit.
That's
but it's
just for
like,
me,
yeah,
though.
Yeah. But you know, and then after that, I think the next thing that really like kept me going in hip hop was like getting introduced to like the 50 Cent when he started popping when I was like in 6th grade.
Okay.
Ludacris was like a
He
big
was just talking
influence
that
for me.
shit.
And then, you know, from listening to Ludacris and things like that, that's when we, you know, as we got older, we started looking up, you know, older hip hop acts that, you know, where did they get their influences from? And that's where we stumbled onto Bone Thugs and, you know, then getting into Tech Nine and more of the
Bone
underground.
was so dope, man.
Oh man.
Were you
Catalog.
going
I can't
to,
even rap half their shit, but just the way they say it and the harmony and like everything they do, it's like I don't even know. Like, it's just like, it's so passionate that it's like,
And
it's
the
just
beats
dope.
were so tight.
I used to love,
Exactly.
you know?
Groundbreaking, bro.
I used to love to go look up the song lyrics because no two fucking
there's no way.
websites had it the same, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's just guessing.
Coming up on me, check now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's my Uncle Charles, yeah.
You fuck
That's
with
all
J.
I
Cole?
remember. Yeah, J. Cole's hard, man. J. Cole. I love his album, or not his album, his label. The things he's got going on with his label, like Earth Gang and JID.
Yeah,
like,
Rip
those
tried
are
to tell me that he put me on some of that.
Yeah,
I just haven't had a
JID
chance to listen.
JID is he's so good. And then Earth Gang's super dope. They almost have like, I don't want to put them in that category, but they kind of have an Outkast vibe with that duo Atlanta sound.
Yeah.
Super like.
I mean, there is no other
backpacky.
3000 though.
No, absolutely not. It's never going to be the same. You know what I'm saying? But you could tell they were influenced by that Atlanta, real lyrical type shit. So it's dope to see. Like, yeah, I like his label. I think he's a really good dude overall.
fuck yeah.
And
Good
that R.
artist.
Kelly shit this fool was saying.
Dude, man.
I didn't watch any
It's
of
kind
the
of fun.
fucking episodes.
Literally, the episode that we released with Bert, we were talking about who's the king of R&B, and both
Yeah.
of me and you both were like, dude, like he's a fucking cochino and all,
are
but
you able
that
to
music,
separate-
dude. It's
Are you-
crazy.
are you able to
that's-
separate the art
but
from the
That's
artist?
what we were just talking about with. But see, if you like come out and be like, "Well, I'm still bumping art. I'm still bumping 12 play," then everybody's gonna be like, "Well, you're fucking supporting a sexual deviant." You know what I mean?
I'm
And
a
all that
sexual
shit.
deviant,
and
real
I
talk.
get. I mean, well, yeah, it's true.
Shit, I mean his Spotify streams went up. I don't know.
16%.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like somebody's listening.
That's fucking
Yo, could
crazy.
you pass them gummy bears, dog?
Dude, help yourself, dude. But don't directly into the
Hey,
mic.
I'm gonna live my
Chill.
life. I don't run my shit off of somebody else's rules.
Sounds like you're.
Some fools talking shit saying that we sound like we suck dick. Because we're eating. Man, fuck that.
Nah, it's fucking. I'm not gonna lie.
mean, if you're into that,
now
cool,
that I
but
think about,
chop
now that I think
just don't
about
get
it,
down
dude,
like that.
it kind in the tiniest way, it kind of does sound like it on the
tiniest way.
microphone, and it's kind of like it's a little bit louder, and the compression is behind it and everything,
Right.
dude. It kind of sounds a little close. So that's why that's why we do the something new before we start the podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna stop doing what we're doing, but we're modifying it, man. You
Play Pokemon Go?
No, I do not. No. I
Pokemon,
don't have a
dude.
problem with it.
I
but
got a
just never
Mewtwo.
I don't have the
Fuck
time to
Pokemon.
like.
Fuck the world. I got a Mewtwo, so.
Oh shit!
Pokemon.
Game on. I mean, I played like with the cards when I
What
was
do
younger.
you think when you see shit like this? It made
You know,
800
just-
million.
800 million Pokemon Go. I mean that's shit. More power to
Like,
you.
can we
Somebody
swing back
came
to the
up.
R. Kelly shit? Like,
That's some pervert shit, though.
Somebody came up.
You didn't mention like how you feel about that. Like, what do you think? You still listening to his music? You still bumping R. Kelly?
I played Step in the Name of Love on fucking New Year's.
Did everybody dance?
Yes.
Okay, I get it. See, that's where I feel like people are like, I almost feel like it's even when situations like when Michael Jackson, when all that shit was going on with him, dude. Even then, I was like, dude, you know what? Regardless of what this dude did in his personal life, I fuck with his music.
Right.
But see, you'll have people judge you off that shit. That's what sucks. You know what I'm saying? You can't,
Right.
you got to be careful with that bullshit. But I
Right.
mean,
So how many came forward, and then how many legally can't come forward? Because
I
they
haven't
took buyout
watched.
money? You know
I
what I'm
haven't
saying?
even watched it. I haven't even watched it. Have you
This
seen
is
it?
a
Did
small
you watch
I
sample.
haven't seen it.
I seen like the commercial for it and shit
Yeah.
like that, dude. And like, yeah, it looks they
It's a small
it's all
sample,
dark
though,
and
bro.
ominous and it's fucking black.
That's
and
not
everything
all
that
the
is-
women he did it to. That's only like a small amount.
Oof, yeah, I
He's
get
been
it.
up to some shady shit.
A lot of people that I know that are like dudes that have daughters, they're like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Whatever he
dude.
gets
You know what I'm
convicted
saying?
of, he should go to jail for it. There shouldn't be compensatory, like, there's no money should be handed out. Like, you come forward to prosecute to this dude so he can go to jail.
I mean, with as many people as are behind it, yeah, dude. Like, I think you got to get him off the streets.
that's it. But, I mean, how are you going to come out about money? This is years later. Why didn't you report it then?
Yeah, but
You
I'm
know?
dude, I'm telling you, I still
But
love
it's
that
like,
fucking.
they're still victims, though, so it's kind of harder to take that route, you know? It can't all be one scenario because that's life. There's different scenarios, you know? So.
You see that meme where it says your mind should have been telling you yes instead of your body telling you no,
Right.
Or some shit like that. Like, my mind's telling me no. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
You watch any of it, dog?
Somebody flip that shit.
No, I haven't watched it, man.
Are you going
I
to?
I don't know. We'll see if I sit down and.
Do you like R. Kelly's music?
Yeah, I think he makes some great music. I Wish is like one of the best songs ever, dude.
I Believe I Can Fly.
I Believe I Can Fly,
Free
amazing.
Willy, bro. Like,
Dude. I Wish though.
believe I can fly.
The way he ad-libbed on I Wish.
Yeah.
Come on and braid my hair. Come on and braid my hair. Who does that? He's just like in the booth. It had nothing to do with the song.
Right.
But he's just like, oh, dude, I need to get my hair braided. I'm going to sing about that. That shit's hard, bro. That's creative.
That's
Fucking
great.
Pied Piper of R&B.
For sure. But yeah, you know,
Move your body like a snake, ma. That shit went hard.
Ignition, dude. I mean, they had so many
Everybody's
hits.
giving Jay-Z shit because he did an
Feeling
album
on
with it
your
and shit's like they just
booty.
people just
Your
want to complain about this and
booty.
that, man. It's horrible.
Yeah, they're all talking about
Dude, just
Jay-Z
they made
grooming
bangers, dude.
Beyonce and things.
Yeah.
Bangers.
If you made a song with him, I feel for you, man, because they're coming at you right now.
For sure.
The paparazzi or the people on Twitter and everybody, it's coming at you.
So what would make everybody happy in your opinion, Kaz?
Lock them up.
I guess you got to put him away, dude. People, I feel like in certain situations, dude, if it's that bad,
Lock him
you
up
do
and
gotta
stop
make
listening to his music,
You do
that's
got to
it?
make an example.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd probably feel more better listening to it while he's locked up.
It's sad to say, but I could see that. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, if he's like, you know, paying the consequence for his
Yeah, he's
actions,
doing
then that's
his
even more
fucking-
reason for you to be like, well, I mean, I could still listen to him. He's
What if
just
that's
trying
what-
to figure it out? You know?
think they
You
could
have
put
one of his songs on your fuck mix, and you're just like killing it. And it comes on, and homegirl's like, "Yo, cut that shit."
And you're like, nah, man, that's going towards R. Kelly books.
Siri, repeat.
That's going towards Robert's to his books.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Oh my god.
Oh man, but you know what, dude? This is the other thing that's got me fucking going right now too. What's up with the government still being shut down? Well, how do you feel about that, dude? What's up with the government, dude?
Oh, dude,
what's your boy Trump up to, dude?
I don't know, dude. I'm chilling, bro. I got
You're like,
paid.
I'm straight, right?
I don't
Yeah,
work
as
for
long
the
as it don't fuck
government,
with you,
so
man.
yeah, dude. Maybe maybe we can
Yeah, I go out there and make mine. So
we can get away with a little bit more. Maybe I don't know what's going on.
I got an uncle from Phoenix that fucking is so pro Trump, dude, and he goes on Facebook and he just fucking trolls, dude. So lately
those
I've
are
been
the
trolling. Lately I've been trolling him right
those are
back,
the
dude.
worst.
But it's been fun for me though. It's been real fucking fun, dude.
You gotta love the strangers that just comment and fight with each other on news posts. I just like scroll through news posts, so, like any sort of like social, like any sort of like political news posts. And
The
it's just,
comments
like,
are always greater.
right, dude. And like I'll just see some like random dude I knew, and he's like, "Oh yeah, go Trump." And then there's like some strangers like trying to fight him and meet up and square up. I'm like, dude, you guys just gotta chill, bro. Like,
Yeah.
social media, dude.
It is, dude. It's horrible. It's horrible.
crazy.
You know, last time we talked about a fucking water park that they built in Canada. That is a nude water park.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be dope, right?
that's cool, but it's also like, is it sanitary?
That's the other part. That was what we were talking about too. We were
just
like,
have
But it's pretty much the same. You got a bathing suit on. Shit's gonna get through. Shit's gonna get through.
This is true.
I mean,
but there's also
How
like
bulletproof is your fucking trunks, dog?
the
Real
trunks.
talk.
They got like a thick layer to them. Like I feel like if your
cut
butt
the netting
booty,
now, dog.
if your butt booty getting the bidet from the slide while you're going down, and that shit's just splashing
I
up
cut
in
that
there,
net
it's gonna
shit
be-
out, dog. I gotta let the boys breathe.
Yeah, the net.
You know?
The net is like a little overbearing. Sometimes might cause a rash
fucking-
in
yeah,
certain cases.
fuck
and
that
things. You're
noise.
you're what is it? Chafing. You need some
Fuck
baking
around and
powder
not
and
be able
shit.
to fuck. No.
but would you go to that? What about a restaurant where you could fucking be naked and eat?
No,
Oh,
because
see, that's- nah.
farts go directly in
For
the
real.
air, dude.
Boom!
Yeah, dude. They go directly in the air, and then there's poop particles everywhere. In that.
only
You
reason-
know, there's some musty ass in that restaurant too.
I
that
mean,
hadn't
dude,
showered.
you would probably shower and then go straight to fucking eat.
That's
this
not the
place.
fucking etiquette.
The only reason I bring it up is because in Paris, there's actually a fucking restaurant. It's Paris's first nude restaurant, and it was called Au Naturel, and it just opened in December of 2017, but it's already closing because of the lack of
Health inspection.
it's like, there's some stuff on your chairs, bro.
Right.
Poopy.
We found
Fucking
we found a little bit of
Yeah,
everything,
who wants
man.
to sit in the
God
chair
damn.
right after somebody, dude? It's like, oh god.
I don't know. That's kind of crazy, though,
It's
dude.
still all
The
moist.
concept is kind of crazy. Like, dude, we're going to go eat somewhere, and everybody's going to be butt ass naked. Are you ready?
I mean, that'd be cool to check
you
out some
ready?
titties, but
well, apparently, I
It's
think
like eating at the strip club, except
Yeah, yeah.
everybody's
you're
naked.
naked too. Huh?
Yeah.
they have some bomb wings at the strip club.
I can't
bro.
eat at the strip club,
No,
man. I
I
need
mean-
elbow room. Get off my lap.
Yeah, man.
I got
Wow.
greasy fingers.
We
Leave
were
me
supposed to
alone.
go to fucking Atlanta in December.
Yeah.
And I was gonna go to fucking
King of Diamonds,
no, the other one,
Chocolate City.
Magic City.
Magic City.
Magic City.
Yeah.
Chocolate City.
I heard they got good food there too.
Probably.
You wouldn't eat at a strip club?
No, I'm not. I mean, maybe like a high end
had a
strip
burger.
club. Like I'm not gonna eat.
Glazed.
I'm not gonna go eat at Raiders Reef and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my homie
that's
used to
not
like
exactly-
order like
yeah.
chicken fingers at Raiders Reef while we were sitting there,
Hey,
bro. And it's like,
you
bro,
can't be fucking lying. We ate chicken nuggets at TD's that one time.
No, but I'm saying he.
We ate chicken tenders,
God,
fool.
yeah.
They hooked us up. They were complimentary.
Yeah.
They were
God,
complimentary
you looked
chicken.
at enough buttholes today here. Some complimentary fucking chicken fingers.
Dog, it was pretty lit.
I can't eat while I'm looking at butt, dude.
They had
Right.
they had a small thing over at East, dude, where like they wanted to set up like a bunch of vendors and shit, dude.
Right.
And last minute, dude, there was supposed to be like 7 of us. Last minute, it ended up just being just 3 of us there and shit like that.
okay.
But it was like on a Wednesday, dude. They didn't even promote it that good, but it was still all right. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like for me, it was cool. A lot of the strippers came and bought shit. Dude. They bought bracelets.
They did,
and
huh?
they
You
bought
made
fucking-
some cash.
I made it worth it. You know what I mean?
You're
It
right.
was
You
cool.
made a bunch of ones.
It was cool, dude. We got that video. That video was.
Good promo.
His promo, I still got to fucking work on it.
Titties were out and
shout
shit.
out shout out to. Yeah, you just fucked me up. Nah, it was good. It was a fun ass night, dude. Yeah, I was surprised, dude. Like they were doing it, dog. And I was like, you know, I'm
Right, you're
videoing,
filming, right.
They didn't
Says
give a
no
fuck.
cameras.
I gave them like some shirts, right, some official shirts and shit, dude. And then they went and like chopped them down and made little crop tops out of them and shit. So they cut them like right here, bro, like literally right here. So when they put their arms up to the boing, the fuck titties just popped out, and it's just like,
Yep.
okay, dude, hey,
Hey.
yeah.
That's official.
It's so official, though. It was, man. But, dude, you know what? That I ran into the other day that was pretty dope, and I didn't know it was him. Did you know that on Red Dead Redemption that there's a song by D'Angelo?
A word.
Let me see if I fucking have it right here,
so?
dude. So you can remember the song.
You fuck with D'Angelo?
Yeah, he's cool.
I like his new shit. It's pretty tight.
I don't know if I listened to it.
Do you remember, like, this is when he would start having, like, those, like, flashbacks in his head and shit like that, and it just shows him, like, mashing and shit. And the deer all slow motion and shit.
I do remember that.
Fucking D'Angelo, bro. I was like, no fucking way, dude. I was happy. I was like, I fuck with D'Angelo.
Shout out to Rockstar.
Yeah, dude. This shit's fucking great, bro.
The Devil's Pie is my favorite song from him, from the Belly soundtrack.
Yeah. Nah, dude. Brown Sugar. That whole fucking album, dude. That whole his
Go back now and
his
watch
first
Belly.
album.
It's not as good as it was when you first watched it, you know?
Oh, that movie's
The
still hard.
acting's-
It's still
That
pretty
movie's
good,
still hard,
dude.
dude.
That acting's not exactly where it should be, you know?
I fucking love that
I
shit.
swear, my homie
But it's a
Johnny Red.
classic.
My homie Johnny Red has that movie on repeat all the time.
word?
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny. I see a lot of his fucking Snapchat stories with that playing in the background too.
he's
Shout out to
always
Johnny
watching
Red.
that shit, yeah.
That's some good shit, man. But yeah, I was fucking blown away by that, dude. I was like, dude, that'd be dope to have your fucking like song in like a video game and shit. Have you ever had your song featured on something like?
No, not necessarily. Not nothing like that, man. I mean, maybe some like local films and things like that, but.
Dude, speaking of films, that was badass, dude. Gold. That was
yeah.
Whose was that? That was that Levin's
Yeah, that was Levin's
project.
trip. Yeah.
Tell Rob what Gold was.
Gold was Johnny Red and Trip Levin. They went to the Art Institute, and went to school of film, and they had to do like a senior project or whatever in a little movie. So we did a movie with the homie Levin.
Name everybody that was in that shit. There was so many good
what
people.
it was about, but yeah, it was me, Cash, fucking 808, Johnny Red,
McCoop.
I think.
Nick was in there.
Nick Rose, I think Jake and J Boogie were supposed to be in there. I don't know if they were.
I don't think I remember Jake and J Boogie being in there.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Maybe J
man,
Boogie, but not.
there was a lot of people in there.
Yeah, that was a great. It was something about like a stolen iPad, right?
Right, I can't even remember, man. It's on YouTube if you go search Gold.
We'll put the link in the
Honorable
description,
Gang
dude.
or
It was
something,
dope, dude.
yeah.
But was that your first like little acting type of thing?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not really, I'm not good in front of a camera.
No,
So,
I think you're.
I've been known to be in front of a camera a time or two. You know what I'm talking about?
Speaking of being in front of a camera, that's a good segue into one of my next questions here is the drugs video.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Dude. That fucking video is crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
it's a trip, man.
I fucking love that. Whose idea? What was the idea behind that?
It was mine. I mean, I can't remember what I saw. I had seen something that was like, it had the like neon effect to it. I think it was me and Blar, actually. We were looking up videos, and it was, I can't remember the dude's name, but there was this dope ass video that was done with the neon lights and with the paint like that. So we were just like, yo, let's run with that and make it our own style.
Did you guys do like inside of a room or something?
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
in our studio, in the Golden Studio. We just did it in there and like, turned off all the lights and hung like neon lights from the roof and had like black lights everywhere. And so
Dude,
it was cool. Yeah.
That video is fucking gangster,
Yeah,
bro.
it came out cool.
That shit is funny, man.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Vince Sanity for being in that and being my tribe elder, my medicine man, and hooking me up with the
I'm
peyote.
doing hats for that fool.
Yeah. Oh, are you? Yeah, that's the homie, man. I got mad love for Vince Sanity, bro. That's like
Cool dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Red.
Yeah, little Rojito, man. He actually was on this last tour with me and Tommy Will helping out. So
How was that, bro?
it was good, man. It was really good. We just did the Jaron Benton tour. It was like 18. I think it was 18 cities, something like that. We had like a week off in between. It was really cool. It was cold, but just continuing to get on the road. It's always fucking awesome just to get out there and vibe with a new crowd and see how
What was
they
the
like
biggest
your
crowd that
music.
you did?
On this last one, it was Portland, because we ended up combining a show with Mark Battles. So it was like Jaron Benton and Mark Battles, like a co-headlining thing, and then so we just mixed in with them, and that was a sold out show in Portland, late night show. It was pretty cool. But yeah, it was a good tour, man. It was cold. Shout out to Lil Rojito. Like I said, he was out there helping us with the merch, and got
What would you
some
say
sets
yours
and
like?
things.
Where's like your favorite performance that you've ever done? Like, what would you say is if you had to pick one?
Fuck, that's tough, man. There's been so many good ones.
Well, narrow down a couple if you can. Like,
Well,
if you
okay,
got
so
two or something like that.
this Dizzy tour, we had a couple good ones, but the one in Denver on this Dizzy tour was insane. That was like 1,000 people sold out, and like everybody smoking, just completely smoked out.
No shit, huh?
Dude, Denver's amazing.
No,
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, and like when we showed up to the venue, like the bar owners and like all the bartenders and them, they're just sitting there taking dabs and cleaning the bar, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be one of those kind of shows. I'm like, all right, yeah, let me hit that real quick. So yeah, dude, it was fucking insane, man. And then doing Viva La Phoenix Festival with Murs was pretty fucking insane too. That was probably like the biggest crowd I've been in front of. That was like 5,000. 35 to 5, somewhere around there, and it was like the city of Phoenix was shut down downtown, and I just came out and rocked a song with Murs on his set, but that shit was dope, man. So
yeah, that's
that was times.
That was pretty dope. Like, how did that whole situation come up where you guys met Murs and kind of got linked up with them?
It's funny, man. I have a boxing. Well, I used to box back at the time. I don't box anymore. I'm out of shape. And my boxing trainer was like, hey, man, do you know this guy named Murs, this rapper named Murs? And I'm like, yeah, man, of course I know who Murs is. Why, what's up? He's like, well, I'm actually training him nowadays. And I didn't know if you knew who he was. He told me he was a rapper. His name's Murs. He's from L.A. And I was like, bro, that's like one of my favorite rappers right now. Like, for real? Like, because I had heard he was living in Tucson. He lived in my homie's neighborhood. And my homie was driving his car one day, and he's like, bro, he called me. He's like, I shit you not, I just seen Murs walking a dog down the street right here. And I'm like, there's no fucking way, man. Like, Murs is from L.A. He's like, bro, who else has one dread standing on top of their fucking head? And I was like, yeah, that's true. And like, so I ended up, when my boxing trainer told me that, I was like, holy shit, it is real. He is living in Tucson. So I asked my boxing trainer just to ask him, like, hey man, is it cool if one of my little homies comes in and chops it up with you one day? And he's like, yeah, for sure. So I just went in there after one of his training sessions one day, came up to him like a professional and just was like, yo, I'm a big fan, first and foremost. Thank you for, inspiring me and things like that. But, I'm looking to figure out what's my next step in my career. Like, I'm a local artist, I'm under a label, things like that. And he was like, yeah, man, just shoot me an email, shoot me your music, and we can just go from there. And so I ended up shooting him a song and, just kind of went from there. And he gave me a few pointers. He was like, yeah, you're actually really dope, man. Just keep pushing, keep doing your thing. And then about like 6-7 months later, we did a show at Rialto. It was me and Cash, and Murs happened to be in the crowd and came up to us after the show and was like, yo, the way you guys handled that crowd right now is so professional. And, so just built kind of off that. And then one day he called me. He's like, yeah, let's go to breakfast. I'm looking to start a label. I want you and Cash to put out an album with DJ Fresh under me, if that's cool with you. I was like, bro, are you serious, man?
That was the Tonight Show, right?
That was the Tonight Show, yeah. And like at that time, like I had done 2 mixtapes. Like I said, like I hadn't even really rapped on my own beats. So like for him to be like, him to come to me and see some sort of potential at such a young point in my career, like I was like, I wasn't ready for it. Like looking back, on it. Like I wasn't ready for, what he threw at me, but it's definitely gotten me, where I'm at today, and the longevity of that cosign is just, it's awesome. So
Dude,
shout out to Murs, man.
Yeah,
for real.
no, definitely, man. Then, so you guys met Murs, and then you started the
Label
Murs 316.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
was Curtis King on that one?
Yeah, Curtis King, Noah James were on there. They had the Pterodactyl Jones
I
project
fucking
on
love
there.
that album, dude.
Shit's amazing.
Love that. I've seen them like 2 times. I think they're at
Is Noah
Flycatcher and
James
shit.
that dude that's with Tiana G?
No.
No.
He's with Lisa.
Okay.
This is a homegirl.
Noah James, he's a big dude, bro. He's dope, dude. He's awesome, man.
From
He's
the
a good-
IE.
Yeah,
amazing dude. Really good connect out there. Shout out Noah James. But yeah, the whole label 316, it was like me, Cash, Reverie, JB, Kosha Dills, Curtis King, Noah James. Yeah, I think that was it.
And then did you guys release? What did you guys release under that? That was just the
Just
Tonight
the
Show.
Tonight Show. Yeah, and then shortly after that, he ended up signing with Strange Music.
But he had a song on that album too, right?
Yeah,
with you guys.
he's on a song called All Time High,
Yeah.
which is the song we actually performed at that Viva La Phoenix festival when we went out on stage and shit.
Dope.
So, yeah.
Super dope. But then, yeah, you said he had kind of, he signed to Strange Music with fucking...
Right. Yeah, so he kind of just had to, split ways with that whole project at the time. And he actually, I don't think he's with Strange anymore. I think his contract just ended. So who knows what the future holds, he's on my new album. He's not rapping, but, I got him on a voicemail talking shit.
Hey, still, that's dope,
so,
man.
shout out to Murs, man.
I
He's a
think,
good
yeah,
dude.
the experience that you got from that, bro, yeah, it definitely
For sure,
shows,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? It prepared
Yeah.
you for, what was ahead and shit like that.
Right, and
which is-
just being around people at that caliber and just being able to soak up. Because Murs, like anybody you talk to, he's like one of the most respected people in the game, bro.
Definitely,
Especially
dude.
like underground West Coast shit. Like everybody knows.
Yeah,
who
he's
Murs
like-
is.
he's like the
And
fucking
he's
Yoda of rap.
He's the OG of like the West Coast backpack shit at this point. So to like have that cosign, like Murs, like Murs don't. He's not gonna co-sign no bullshit. Like,
Right, for sure.
So like
for sure.
to get that, like that just says
I think
a
the
lot.
first I've heard from Murs was off the Ed Banger stuff. He did some stuff with this French label Ed Banger.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I remember. I never had it, but yeah, no, yeah.
BCP, what the fuck?
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah,
Yeah, shit was hard.
Murs he's super dope, man.
yeah.
He's an amazing rapper.
I like the little the shows that he's been doing and shit where he breaks down hip hop and all this other shit.
Oh
that he's
yeah,
been
the
doing.
breakdown and shit. Yeah.
That shit is really cool, man. So
Yeah.
when Rip was in here, he was telling us about that you just finished one tour and then that you were on a tour like just before that and shit. How many states have you touched now because of rap? I think I saw a post about this a while back.
I have like 6 more states for all of them, like 45. I don't know how many states are in the U.S. 50 something.
There's 45 in the inner circle. I think you consider Hawaii the 46. Oh yeah, 48. My bad. Yeah.
48.
Yeah.
And then Hawaii and
Alaska.
This is the 50 states.
Right.
That's why there's 50 stars.
Yeah, but the 48 are continuous.
Okay, so then you got Alaska and then Hawaii,
So
right?
I think I've been to like 45. I haven't been to like New Hampshire or Maine or like North Dakota.
Maine's tight.
Yeah.
We just showed how dumb we were right there for a second.
No, how dumb you were, bro.
I'm dumb as shit too, bro. I've been around the country and I don't even know how many states there are.
Speaking of dumb, what was the name of that strain we smoked right now?
Oh, that was some shit my homie gave me, is what I like to call it. Whenever you don't get a name for your weed, it's just called some shit your homie gave you. So
when you're that deep in the game, well, we use it for our titles for our episodes.
right, so
Yeah.
some shit
But when
my
you're
homie
that
gave me.
deep in the smoking game, it's
some good weed.
Hey, that's exactly what the fucking title's gonna be, though, dude. It's gonna be
shit
Marley
my-
B and some shit my homie gave
That's
me.
right, dude.
Right there.
Shout out
man.
to my homie, man.
Shout
for
out
giving
to
me
them. Shout
some
out to
shit.
them.
We don't need a name drop, just thank you.
You're right.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie for giving me some shit.
Yeah, man. That's
Smoke
dope.
weed every day.
Where's your stance on edibles?
They're cool. I'm not like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do edibles, bro. It's going to
Yeah,
be a
that's
blast.
a
whole nother
Like,
ball game, huh?
Yeah, it's not like something you do for fun. Like if I'm going to do an edible, I'm going to do it because I need to sleep for 14 hours or I'm going to be on
For
the
sure.
road for the next 8 hours and I'm not trying to be awake type shit. Cause,
Hey,
like,
so do they get
always,
mad?
They always slump me out.
Do they
So-
get mad if you fucking pass out the whole drive and shit?
No, no. I mean, bro, once you reach like a certain point, like day 12, it's like, bro, go ahead and sleep. Like, you don't have to stay up with me every fucking moment. Like, it's like, at first it's like, oh yeah, it's fucking stay up with me. I'm gonna pass out. But like after a while, it's like, bro, like we can all sleep when you need to. And I'm not a big sleeper in the car, anyways. I like to be
Bro, I knock
awake.
out fast.
I can't. I don't like sleeping in cars.
People fuck with you when you fall asleep.
Yeah, you definitely get snapped and like IG videoed a lot on tour if you're passed out. So I like to throw covers over my head so you can't see me.
Fuck yeah,
and
that's
shit.
the rule, dude.
Right.
That's the rule right there.
Covers?
Yeah.
Right. But like I also like to be awake. Like one of my favorite parts about it is just seeing the different landscapes
Right.
and just being able to soak these things in. Because like I don't really get to go visit a lot of landmarks or stay in a town for 3 days and get to go do all the cool shit. So like just seeing shit is like really what I get to do and enjoy. It's like, oh damn, like this architecture is dope. I'll remember that. That's what Pittsburgh is to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I try to stay awake for the most part.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of your you guys would go Facebook Live and just have the phone like down there, and you and Rip would be just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like those were fun, bro.
Yeah. No, it's cool, man. Being on the road, it's a whole different ball game for sure. It's a job. It's not like it's not a vacation. You're working every night. You drive. You drive 8 hours. You hop out the car. You load in. You sit and you wait for 2-3 hours. You wrap. You get done, you wait for the show to finish up, you sit there, sell merch, you get back to the hotel room at like 2 or 3 in the morning, pass out at 4, wake up at 10 and do it all over, So it's not really like, as, festive as you would think, but like just being able to like really, just take in the moments like that. It's dope, man. I mean, I never thought I'd be in fucking South Dakota rapping or.
You go to Mount Rushmore?
Nah.
You didn't get to go?
Nah, man.
Damn.
Like I said, you don't really get
No, I
time.
get it.
You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
it.
Like you're on a schedule. It's like unless it's on
You're
the
all,
way, like
Let's take a fucking time out over here to go see the biggest ball of yarn and shit,
right.
Clark
No,
Griswold.
like if you get a
Mount
day off,
Rushmore
you
is
absolutely
kinda
want
crazy,
to.
though. You
Right.
think
I
about
want to
it.
see that. Yeah, for sure. That's one that I want to see. But like if you get a day off or something, absolutely you want to do something. Either whether if you're not going to be productive, like in a studio or something, like you want to go do something that you wouldn't normally be able to do.
For sure.
For sure. And
For sure.
I went and saw like I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Slab City in Southern Cali. It's like the last lawless area where like all the squatters live.
No.
And, like there's like a Vice documentary about it.
Okay.
And, it's down by the Salton Sea. Do you guys know where that
Oh,
is?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
down
yeah.
kind of by Indio and shit.
Okay,
And,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
There's like a bunch of like old abandoned ghost towns and things like that. But this place called Slab City, and it's like where all these like people just like settle. Like they could be wanted by the law. Who knows what they are? Just trying to get off the grid. So they just like all live out there. It's super trippy. There's this big mountain built out of like tires and hay barrels, like one of the biggest man-made like. One old dude did it, and it's just like this big cross. It says like Jesus loves you. It's called Salvation Mountain. It's super
Okay.
cool. It's super touristy.
I've
like
heard
we
of
were
it.
out there. There's like people from China there taking pictures, and so like on this last tour, that's something that we got to do. But like I said, man, you don't really get a lot of time.
Yeah, there's no day to go to Disneyland real quick and shit
Right,
like that.
occasionally you'll get a few days off, but like
So
we
that's a
did,
common thing. People think it's like a Jay-Z experience when you're on tour.
right? Especially as like where we're at, like we don't have a driver. Like when we were on tour with Dizzy, we were following the bus, so it was like they would be able to party until bus call at 3 a.m, and then they just go to sleep and wake up in the next day because they have a bus driver that comes and works from 3 to 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
So they sleep in their bunks while we would go back to the hotel after partying with them at 3 a.m, sleep from 5, have to get up at 8, and drive to meet them, be there by sound check and shit. So it's a lot, you don't get the like leisureness of being like a big name artist and
Right,
things
right.
like that, or, so, but yeah, once you get to that level up there, I'm sure you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can book around.
The Marley B bus. We need to make it happen.
It's going to be
Bro,
a
the
shaggy
real
wagon.
talk, because we're going to be moving out of here soon because they're going to make a barbershop out of the studio.
Yeah, the diner's closing down.
I was really looking at like fifth wheels and shit like that. Like, honestly, I got to save up like 5 G's, but
dope.
This dude's thinking about taking the diner mobile.
because then
That'd
we
be
would
dope,
burn
dude.
in the fucking RV, dog.
Make it look like a classic diner too, like the old
Dude,
like silver
forget
like the
about it.
streamliner ones.
Yeah,
dude.
that'd be dope, right?
That'd be
dude.
super sick right there. That's what we need to do.
Streamliner looking
Streamliner, but I don't got 30K for a
Yeah,
fucking.
this just like actual streamliner, dude. Just get a knockoff.
Those fuckers are expensive, dog.
Yeah, for
We can
real.
make it happen.
I'm just saying because like,
GoFundMe.
but
Trump made
having
fucking 14
one
billion off
would
of
benefit you, right? Like on tour,
Wall. Oh yeah.
like if
for
Ripped
sure.
owned one,
For sure, bro.
slept
we
like
want to get
5.
like we just want to get like a 15-passenger van, really. So we could each have our own little row seating. Like that's really like the ultimate
That
goal.
would be
like,
dope.
And that's what like with Jaren, that's what they had. And each of them pretty much had a row where they could just lay out and sleep.
You have your bag, everything right there, whatever you need and shit like that.
Right. Your pillow too. I mean, I'd have my pillow on my blanket and just be slumped. But
Fuck yeah. Covered up so you can't get fucking Instagram storied and
That's right,
Snapchatted.
dude.
You got
Mouth all
connects in
open
each
and
state
shit.
to where you don't have to carry.
Yeah, for the most part, man. Whenever I'm leaving town, I like to bring some with me if I can because you never know. But like usually you're just able to like hit somebody up in the crowd and be like, hey, you got some weed? Like are you trying to smoke? Like being
Come
on
up
the
on an
Dizzy
8th
tour,
or something real quick.
right? It depends on like there's different like elements too. Like when I did the headlining tour with me and Tommy, like it was a lot different than being on tour with Dizzy, where people were like, "Oh, you're with Dizzy? Here's a handful of weed," and then it's like me being like an independent artist, like, "Oh yeah, here's a gram. Give me $20." Like, all right, cool. Like I'm still smoking, so whatever.
Is there certain states where you won't fuck around?
Can't say it. No.
No, Texas.
I mean,
Because like the
maybe
Bible
Texas,
Belt,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, the Bible Belt. It's always scary, bro. Like these
That's
last
sketch
few
as
tours,
fuck.
I've had to head out and stay in the Bible Belt for like the first couple days, and it's like Kansas and shit. So you have to be like low key.
You get pop with that shit, they're gonna
You'll get
throw
locked
away
up.
the key.
You'll get locked up for a couple days. But when I was on the Dizzy tour, I got stopped in Nevada when we were in Reno. And it's legal there now, but the way they get around is they, DUI and DWI if you've been smoking. So me and Jay, shout out to Jay Tilt, we were on that tour. We had smoked a blunt in the car, and then we were driving to get some food, and I got pulled over on the freeway. And immediately they're like, "Oh, it smells like weed. How long ago did you smoke? It smells like you recently burnt." I was like, "No, it was this morning, man. It was like 30 minutes ago." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, "No, it was this morning." They're like looking at my eyes, like, "All right, we'll hop out the car." And they did a full field sobriety test on me on the side of the freeway. Like, had me like sitting there with my head back, touching my nose, walking a straight line. It's windy, cars are flying by, talking mad shit to me, dude. Passed it with flying colors. They were pissed, bro. Like, they gave me a ticket because I had my phone. That's why I got pulled over. I pulled up my GPS to see where we were going, and a cop pulled up. Seen I had my phone out. Next thing I know, I'm like, fuck. But yeah, like long story short, they tried to pop me with that and ended up passing the little field sobriety test.
Damn,
so that was,
That's right, bitch.
intense.
Can't catch the
I thought I was
bizzle
going
slipping.
to jail for sure. I was like, oh fuck. I'm like sitting here and I'm like waiting for him to come back. I'm like, fuck, Jay's gonna be fucked. I'm going to jail. Like we're gonna miss this next show. But lucked out on that one. So.
Wow, it's fucking nice.
Be
man.
careful in these recreational states, man. The new way to get people is DWIs.
So
real talk. When I'm in another state, I'm not really driving. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I
This
mean,
dude
shit,
said-
if you're on tour, you're driving
Right,
everywhere, and like
right.
your car is your house, and that's what I'm like telling him. I'm like, bro, like I'm staying in a hotel, like because you're not supposed to smoke in like public, and I'm like, well, where else, like as somebody coming through, I can't smoke in my hotel. We smoked in the car earlier because we had nowhere else to go. I wasn't gonna stand on the street and risk it, and so it's kind of like a catch-22 right now for like out of towners, like. But no, that was I always try to keep weed on me, bro. I'm one of those people. It's a crutch,
we need to invent some sort of smoking contraption that you can smoke in the car, but everything goes out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
just sucks
everything
it
is
right
just
out.
all you do is
Really, the only thing you could do is those pins, like cartridges.
Yeah, those are weak.
They are.
Give me a headache after a while. Don't get me wrong. I take them on the road because
love
it's
flowers,
like
bro.
emergency. Yeah, for sure. Like
the
nothing
quickness
like a
of
blunt
'em.
or a joint.
yeah, like sneaking that shit into Disneyland. I've done that like a couple times and shit. It's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying?
For
But
sure,
Bro.
for sure.
And we got busted on this last run. Me and Tommy and Red, we were trying to go to Six Flags on one of our days off. We had a day off in Vallejo.
Okay.
And
Vallejo.
Yeah. And my homegirl's roommate works at Six Flags right down the street right there, the Discovery Kingdom or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, we can get you buddy passes for like $60. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh hell yeah, let's do it. So like we went up there, we walked up because it's like a block away, and like we were looking for the entrance, and we walked all the way to the wrong side and ended up at like an employee gate, and they're like, oh, you gotta walk all the way back around to get there, and it's like a quarter mile. I'm like, fuck. All right, whatever. I had a blunt on me, so we just like start smoking a blunt as we're walking up back around there. Somehow, a security guard seen us smoking. Well, by the time we got to the front of the gate, they were like, hey, excuse me, you guys can't come in here. You guys were smoking weed on our property, all this shit. And, like literally, they were like, they had, like, no evidence. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have anything on us. We weren't
they had
bringing
that
weed
video.
in. No, they had no video. They said that a security guard seen us. And Lord knows who it was.
That's what
you
they
know what I'm
say.
saying? Right. And
There's
like
video everywhere.
Tommy's like, I'm smoking a cigarette. Like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. And like, it was like the biggest bullshit ever. Biggest hell.
So you didn't get to go to Six Flags.
So we didn't get to go to Six
Ain't
Flags.
that
We
a
were right
bitch?
there, dude. The biggest dick tease. Like we were like standing at the entrance, looking at the rides. It's a slow ass day. We're like, oh, we're gonna be able to hit these motherfuckers so many times. It's gonna be a good off day, you know? Because like, fuck yeah, we're gonna have a good time. And then the next thing you know, it's like, oh, you guys can't come in.
So what'd you do to salvage the day?
Smoke some more.
Hey,
Listen to Mac Dre and smoke some weed.
Okay.
Went in the day.
That's
Went
fucking.
in the Valley Joe.
I went to San Jose this summer. It was pretty tight,
San Jose's cool, yeah. It's different. I like the Bay though.
dude.
A lot of good music.
It's tight out there, man.
Yeah.
It's just a different culture.
I'm all about that crest side.
Yeah, that's where we stayed actually. That in Valley in Vallejo is
Fucking
the
Mac
Crest
Mall
Side,
and
Crest Side
fucking
neighborhood, J Diggs, all those. homies
Doobie,
talk
Sugar
about it.
Wolf, Pimp.
Yeah, all of them, bro. The Crest Side, it's a weird little
You
neighborhood.
fuck with what was it?
Shout out to Anna, real quick.
What do they
I'm
call
so hungry.
RBE, SOB?
Oh yeah, I've heard. I haven't really listened. No, you know what I'm saying. I'm more.
They were on that Black Panther soundtrack.
Oh, okay, yeah. I may have heard it off there too, but I stick to shit I grew up listening to for the most part.
Word.
I listen to a few new artists here and there, but
I saw something about what are they? Nobody cares, dude. Nobody fucking cares, dude. Just turn that shit off. Go to another page. Nobody fucking cares.
Game right now.
Turn that off. I can't be in the vicinity of anything that has to do with Arizona. I'm a bad luck charm.
Good. Watch every game then.
I watched the last game, bro, the football game, dude. I'm like, I told myself, I'm like, you know what? This time I'm going to watch it again. I'm going to give it another try. They lost.
same thing.
Every fucking time, every game I watch, they lose. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, buddy. So, moving on into music, Mr. Marley B, since you're a man of music. I told you about what we do here called something new and something old school, right?
Maybe.
Did you check the messages I sent you?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if I remember. I definitely checked them, but I don't know if I remember. If I'm being
Well, what
honest.
we do, you could probably make it happen like within a matter of fucking minutes anyway. What we do is we like to share music every week. We do something new. This way it forces us to find something that we'd never really heard before. See, it could be something that maybe came out just a short while ago, but it's new to you. You never heard it before, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be something that just came out. Half the time it is something that just came out, but see, like even with me, and I wanted to ask you, this was a really cool fucking song, and it's that song that you did called God's Watch.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay, that's my something new because I don't know how. I remember listening to that album, but I don't fucking remember that one standing out so much to me. And then the other day when I went back to go through your catalog a little bit, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, we like to brush up on our fucking peoples, you know what I'm saying?
That,
we got to make sure, you know what I'm saying? We know what we're talking about. You know,
That's
we
respect,
do,
man,
we do our due diligence. That's this fool's favorite word.
Due diligence. He likes the alliteration.
Diligence. Anyways, fucking, so God's Watch, bro.
Yeah.
That's a really fucking dope song.
Thank you, man. Thank
Okay,
you.
what was the concept that you came with on that?
Man, I just, it was at the time when all that, like, really big bombings was going on in Syria and things like that. When I was watching the news every day, it was something new about that. So, and I seen a lot of the, I like to try to be somebody that could see, like, both shoes or both sides of the spectrum and put on, and put yourself in other people's shoes and things like that. And that was my version of trying to portray to people to just, like really think about how you would react if somebody came into your homeland and said they were fighting for freedom but were killing your family members.
Right.
And and then there's groups trying to recruit you to fight against this people that are killing your people and coming to your homeland. You think you wouldn't want to join in? And because I know I'd damn sure if somebody came over and started popping at my brothers, I'd be willing to go to war for them.
Another thing is that they're food hungry.
Right.
So it's like, hey, come fight with us. We'll give you food.
We're going to give you food, things like that. So there's so many different factors that are involved in that you just have to, like, I don't know, be compassionate for both sides. That was my big thing on it,
It's a beautiful fucking
even you know, being compassionate on the side of the American soldiers, and you know, like a lot of them, that's what they know. You know, their parents were involved in this, or you know, like they had a sibling killed at war over there, and you know, they take that shit personal, just like, you know, the people in Syria and the people in the Middle East take it personal when we kill their loved ones. And it's just like about somehow finding a balance, you know, and just opening your eyes to both sides of it. That's all it really was.
You painted a fucking very vivid picture, bro. Like, it was a really good song.
I'm happy to hear that, because that's one that I feel definitely kind of got overlooked in that project, and I wanted to do a video to it, but I didn't have the budget to make something happen that I wanted to be as big as the song. You know,
you wouldn't want to go half-ass on something like that.
Yeah, exactly. The song alone speaks more than a half-ass video. So I just kind of left it alone. So
I'll put it to you this way, bro. Like, honestly, dude, I was laying in my bed and I was listening to that dude, and like I saw the video.
Yeah, for sure.
I saw it, bro. Like the way you fucking described everything in that song. Like, we always put the show notes. We always put links to the songs.
Yeah.
In the fucking description. So I want all our listeners to definitely go check out this song that my buddy Marley B did. That's my song of the week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's love, man.
My old school jam of the week. Now, this one I was kind of sad that I couldn't find it on fucking iTunes, okay? And that's why I was waiting for Rip to get back to me. But one of my favorite fucking songs by you and Cash is The Blues.
Oh, God, yeah, dude. That's a banger, bro.
I fucking love that fucking song.
I don't even have that thing anymore, I don't think.
Really? Well, I'll give it to you. I got it.
You got
I'm just fucking giving out mad Marley B shit right now,
that's
dude.
a banger, though, dude.
Hey, so I asked Rip if it was cool if we fucking played it.
Yeah, for sure.
So in the podcast, I'm gonna press play right now. This is fucking Marley B and Cash Lansky off of a little fucking album they did called The Golden Sampler, which I got to do the cover of that shit, dude, with the little Wonka bar and shit like that, dude. Yeah, dude, it was good shit. So I'm gonna play that song now. This is my buddy Marley B and Cash Lansky, The Blues.
Hoping them to pain some. Lady sing the blues, and the blues is what make up. When he closes his eyes, see the eyes of his maker. Break it down, lined it up, snipped it off my CD. Probably need help, I swear to God, kick with freely. Pop a 30, wash it down with a 40 shortly. Moments later asking, is there anything on me? But you the man, homie, still from your fam, homie. Get it together, goddamn, homie. Biggest of the dreamers, crippled by a substance. America gives it to us and tell us to trust it. Some do, I wonder who owns the word blue. Facebook updates telling niggas to come through. That's with no money for intervention. This life is no television. I itch when your name mentioned. I said the doctor's kinda medicated, like it's the only way to heal. Drug dealing to a levelated. America, let's keep it real. We a country full of problems, and education ain't a field. So the only way to solve them is trying to make us take a pill. They're trying to make us take a pill. They're trying to make us take a pill. They're trying to make us take a pill. Engineered in the lab with intent to make us chill. So don't you take another pill. Say don't you take another pill. So don't you take another pill. No like pill. That thing so it's real. Yo, the blue hype. You heard the news, right? I'll say it loud and clear like I'm rocking 2 mics. Check all these addicts, obviously got the shoes tight. Running from the problems like they hunting for a new life. Dude, I get hella nauseous while watching the perks. They be snorting the oxys, they popping. And I pray to God that they popping with caution before they OD. Body dropping the coffin, homie, it ain't a game. Now who's to blame? It's the doctor who prescribed it while knowing it's gonna change the way that he thinks, the life that he made. So tell me why y'all make it. Oh yeah, it relieves pain. Can somebody fix this? I don't wanna be witness to watch my friends and family fall a victim to this shit. It's getting me pissed. This drug dealing for business. The trap epidemic is back. Government did this. I said the doctor's kinda medicated, like it's the only way to heal. Drug dealing to a levelated. America, let's keep it real. We a country full of problems, and education ain't a field. So the only way to solve them is trying to make us take a pill. They're trying to make us take a pill. They're trying to make us take a pill. They're trying to make us take a pill. Engineer
think of that, Rob?
I liked it.
That's
The
a
beat was
clean.
sick.
That's a clean ass jazz.
Yeah, shout out to
I had
Evers.
no
like a
idea.
Lupe style beat.
Yeah, it's definitely some more. It's got a
He
cool
is-
ass sample, cool boom bap to it, man. So
No, he is now MG the producer.
MG.
Shout out to MG the
man.
producer.
That's the homie,
I
bro.
just did his logo the other day. so
I'm
yeah.
excited. He's doing a little revamp.
Yeah, he's
comeback,
been doing-
man. I'm excited for him.
Yeah, he's been,
I know he's
he's
doing
been
the dad
doing more
life.
videos and shit like that.
Right,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's
about
dope.
It's
Yeah,
dope,
more
dude.
promo.
Hell yeah. That's what we need. We need more, local production like that, so
For
that
sure,
the local
for
artists
sure,
can
for
jump
sure,
on that
for
shit and make
sure,
it
for
a
sure.
a joint type of Tucson
True
thing like
Tucson
that,
sound,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, that's my old school jam of the week, bro. I was like,
you,
dude,
man.
yeah, and I was kind
I
of
heard
sad I
that
couldn't
one,
find it on iTunes. We had to get ripped Pit to get that shit off there, bro.
Right.
Get that golden sampler, even if it's just that song.
Yeah.
That's a dope ass.
You could drop singles, right? You could drop singles on iTunes.
Yeah, for sure. iTunes, Spotify, all that
Distro
shit.
Kid, throw that shit on
Yeah,
there.
for sure. Yeah, we
Definitely,
should do
man.
that.
Did
It's
you?
classic.
Did you bring anything? Did you bring any
I didn't bring anything, but I could definitely name off some shit I've been listening to. For
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Like,
for
what's
sure.
something new that Well, this is the other thing too. Is we can look and see if it's on iTunes and shit, so we can share.
Right,
Something you
right,
can share, like a Spotify link or something like that.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Okay, what have you been listening? What's something new?
Oh man, that new Extentation album, The Skins, is pretty dope. I've been listening to this track "Whoa" off of there. That's like super dope, super melodic. The production on it's super cool.
And this is something that came out after he died, right?
Yeah, this is his
haven't-
most recent album.
Okay.
Yeah, that whole album I've been listening to kind of lately. Yeah, no, definitely. That and this chick named Natalie Graham from Kentucky's also been on my playlist lately too.
She got iTunes shit.
Yeah, she's on iTunes. She's on Spotify. She's on SoundCloud.
Okay.
So, yeah, definitely check her out.
Well, we'll link both. We'll
Those are
link both of
definitely
those things right
new wave, kind of different style artists that I've really been fucking with. So,
there. So if you had to name like an old school jam, what would you share?
man, something that you guys haven't heard or you have heard.
No, it could be something that whoever.
okay, just like
You know what I
something
like to
like
do with the old school?
something.
I think of like something that I liked from back in the day that maybe not everybody's heard, but most of the time it is something that everybody's
Right,
heard. But it
right.
doesn't matter. It's just like something you love. Like usually with me and him is like something by like E40
Right.
or something from Red Hot
shit.
Chili Peppers. You know what I'm saying? Just a good all around good song that no matter when it comes on, you're like, fuck yeah, we're bumping that right now.
Oh man, let's see. How about Scarface, My Block?
That's that's
my
definitely a good
jam,
song,
bro.
dude.
That's my jam.
Fucking love that
That
song.
video is amazing. It's like one of my favorite videos ever.
Fuck yeah, Rob. New
I've
jam
been
of the
bumping
week.
a lot of reggae lately.
Oh, hell
Reggae?
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like they have this channel on iTunes Music where it's like just a bunch of different reggae shit, and it's a group or a singer named Alton Ellis, and the song's called Rock Steady.
Oh, hell yeah.
Steady rocking all night long. I've heard this before. This is a dope song.
Better get ready. Come to rock steady.
Yo,
Yeah, but that was like some
Sounds
new
like a
shit.
banger.
So I like to get fucking blazed and just fucking chill out.
For sure. Yeah.
Throw some reggae to clean the house.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Whatever,
Good vibes.
Yeah, and then my throwback was I was in the gym the other day and I needed something to pump me up, so I threw on 50 Cent's "Get Rich or Die Trying."
I whoop your head, boy.
No, not the soundtrack.
That's the sound.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, yeah. Okay, my bad. That is the name of the song. That is the name of the movie, though.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, so
it's
just
confusing.
to be on this, you weren't being as misleading.
And I had to throw in.
Oh God, really?
Dude, that CD used to slap, dude.
Dude, that was like I said earlier, that was one of the biggest. That's definitely one of the biggest influences on me. That whole album.
I think
Shout out
fucking.
50. That shit's hard.
What was my favorite song now? That fucking if I can't do it, homie, it can't be done.
There's
That
so
was
many
the-
good ones.
There's
on
a
there.
lot of good ones.
Patiently
but-
Waiting's really good.
Yeah, there you go. That
Hey,
one.
yeah, you know you're my favorite white boy, right?
Yeah, there's some good
And
shit.
then that one that was only on the unedited version was The Heat.
Oh, that was from a game, right? Wasn't that on that game?
Yeah, it had a video game, like music video to it too. Oh fuck, Was it? I can't remember.
That was on the unedited version, really?
Yeah, it was
That's
on
crazy.
because the edited version they didn't have that track. Because I remember I first got the edited version. My mom wouldn't get me
You
the
get it at
explicit
Walmart?
one. Yeah, for sure. My mom wouldn't give me the explicit one, so that track I didn't discover that track till years later, and then like it was one of my favorite tracks because of that. Like I was like, oh, what the hell?
Fuck yeah.
So dope. Yeah.
It's like when they did what was it? What was the next one after that? The Massacre?
Yeah.
And then they did the fucking song. What was that song called that they did with G Unit? But it was like the remix. You know,
don't
know I got what it takes to make the club go out of control. Out of control.
Yeah,
but do you remember the original
Mobb
Out
Deep.
of Control?
Mobb Deep.
The original one was way better. Yes. Yes. And I hated the fact that after a while when you bought the CD, it had that one instead of the other one.
Oh, really?
The original Out of Control was fucking dope. You remember that? It's all what is it? Dun 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 dun. When. It's all. I guess you didn't know I be. So everybody
The
on.
cadences, yeah.
They're going out of control. Set it off on your left dog. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
See, that was the original. I fucking like that one too. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Mobb Deep one was dope, but they should have threw it at like the end or something. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
kept that one on there, but they replaced it for some fucking reason, which was crazy. And that was a Dre beat like a motherfucker too. You could tell.
for sure.
When the fucking
He's always got the sense.
Them shits were so dope, dude. They were so dope. And then after that, I don't know. I think after 50 kind of lost the whole Kanye West battle.
Yeah.
That's where fucking his shit started to go downhill from that.
He's not
Who's your
the same.
favorite producer?
Favorite producer? Like of all time? I mean, bro, it's probably Kanye West. To be honest with you, like Kanye West. Shit. Yeah, bro. For the most part, that's all I really listen to. You know, Dr. Dre, of course. Kanye West.
Pharrell's mine.
Pharrell. Yeah, Pharrell's amazing.
Well, no,
too.
I think mine is a tie between Dre and Quick.
Quick's fucking dope.
Quick
too.
is
I don't
hell,
know why I
dude.
didn't
So
think about
underrated.
that. Yeah.
I was telling him I was so happy. Remember when he came down to that West Fest like that?
Oh, yeah.
That came down. That was
Yeah.
the day I flew back in from Hawaii because we went to
shit.
Hawaii for my wife's birthday and shit. And I fucking ran
Did
into
you
him.
come in to L.A.? You fly into L.A.?
No, we direct flight, bro.
Oh, that's dope.
Direct flight from Honolulu to Tucson. But we
ballin'.
fucking we met. I met DJ Quick and the shit in the fucking airport
for
right
real?
there. I was like,
That's
ah. So it made coming back like okay. I was depressed as fuck that whole
Right,
flight. I was
right.
like,
Yeah, going back to
fucking
reality.
Tucson.
Yeah.
For real.
Nah.
You go from paradise to back to Tucson, you're like, fuck.
Oh man,
Fucking reality.
It's still paradise, man. It's still paradise. But yeah, bro. Let me see. That's our music right there. What about podcasts, bro? You listen to any podcasts?
Not really, man. Like, fuck.
You don't have that kind of time, huh?
Right. When I do, I listen to some of the Joe Rogan podcast.
Kanye's going to be on that.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm really excited to see how that one goes. Yeah. And then man, I'm still trying to get into that aspect of things. Rip and all them are always trying to put me on game to what podcast they listen to, and so
That's how we started this. I sat in on one of the first episodes.
yeah,
Of his.
with Rip and
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I've heard you walk in on a couple of them.
Yeah, always inconvenient. Like Kramer sliding in.
I was happy they brought it back.
Yeah, for sure.
he was
They're interesting, bro. They both have like such sometimes like opposite opinions. Like it's cool to get both sides of the
Where
spectrum.
do you stand on the taco situation?
Which one?
The tacos. You haven't heard the whole taco beef?
The
that they
taco
have?
debate.
I don't think I heard that
Yeah, see what it is like Rip.
one. If he's talking about like frying the shells or
Yes.
something.
No.
like that.
He's talking about boiling the chicken.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He says he doesn't do that. Do you boil the chicken if you make tacos?
Shit. I mean, yeah, to make it
How would you
tender.
make tacos?
most
Did your mom make-
likely.
did mom make
My
tacos?
mom will make me tacos. you know
Shredded
what I'm saying?
tacos is boiled chicken, right?
Right. You're gonna have to boil it.
Even if they're taquitos, whatever.
Right.
See,
He doesn't boil it.
He doesn't
just,
boil.
like-
He thinks it's like giving the chicken a bath and shit.
So he just like grills the chicken and then
Grills
just
it, chops it
shreds
up.
Like fajita style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's cool. It just be kind of dry.
Exactly.
Unless you cook it on the George
Exactly.
Foreman.
Ding 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 ding.
George
ding, ding,
Foreman
ding.
is the
Keep
kill for
juices.
the fucking
Keep
breast.
the
dog.
juices.
This dude.
Telling you, bro.
I love this Foreman.
Shout out to Foreman, bro. I can make a mean fucking grilled cheese, dude.
Fuck yeah, the
Forget
Foreman.
about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sloppy.
Can make some good shit on the Foreman, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah, man, I didn't know they had that going on, dude. I'm gonna have to go talk to them about that.
it's funny, dude. Like, cause we brought it up to him here, and then the guest that we had afterwards, she was showing her friends and her mom, and they got all offended about it. They're like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "Oh hell no! I'll make this motherfucker some real tacos and shit, dude." It was funny, man. It's just we just love bringing it up and shit. It's like an inter podcast debate shit. We kind of just started running with it. It's kinda,
I want to have a competition.
It's their shit, but yeah.
You guys have a cook-off.
I want to have like
taco cook-off.
fucking Congress or something rented out. People bring their tacos in and shit.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, man. So how do you I noticed that every time before you go on the tour and shit like that, you like to try to get like a little bit of sponsors and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. Anything
helping
helps,
out. What do you usually do with that? Like how do they get involved?
You know, if it depends, you know, if you're like a brand that just is trying to get your name out there, you know, getting your name on a banner or on a stage or, you know, an announcement on IG every day or, you know, whatever sort of promo that you're trying to get out there, we can help out with. You know, we're going to be in front of different crowds and things like that.
What brands have you been working with?
Shit, I work with my homie Sesh was the main one. Like my first sponsorship, RIP to the homie Chris. He just passed not too long ago, and that was the dude that like really sponsored me on my first tour, like my Dizzy tour. He helped me out with some cash and things, and I just threw his logo on the on my banner, and then you know would tag him in IG posts and wear his shirts on stage and things like that. And it's just kind of a collaborative effort to get your name out there because this thing to tour it's not free. You know, like everything costs money. And when you're touring underneath artists, a lot of times you're not getting paid, you're not getting a door split, you're not getting any sort of payout. So your pay comes from merch and, it costs money to make merch too. Yeah. And, sometimes these things come up last minute. With the Dizzy tour, we had 5 days. Like we literally got the call 5 days before the tour started and we're like, oh yeah, you guys are cool if you guys want to come. And it's like, well, shit, I got 5 days and I have no money right now. Like, I just spent all my money. So it's like, what am I going to do? Because you have to spend money to make money. And especially, like, going on the road like that, like, I had to be stocked on merch for 30 days. Like, it's not easy.
You made it happen, though, right? Is that when you did, like, the little jars and shit like that?
Yeah, I do jars. I do pipes, too. I have a homie, shout out to Jake, Carcass Race. He does all my glass. He blows pipes for me. We're going to do some Time Again pipes for the release.
Oh.
And we do the jars.
Would he ever teach somebody how to do that?
Yeah, for sure, dude. He does like mass amounts of pipes. Like he's really good at like doing the same type of pipes. If you guys ever go into the Moon, he does like all the logo pipes, like all the football team pipes and all those like different things, just sandblasting logos. And he's been doing it for years. I think he used to do it for graphics. So yeah, I'm sure he'd be more than willing to teach somebody. You know what I'm saying? You throw him some money or some tree, something like that.
For sure. I'm about to get his information from you after this.
Yeah.
That's super
But
cool.
yeah, so we just try to like utilize the, being an independent rapper, you don't make a lot of money off of the music, especially the streams aren't paying. So you have to brand yourself and you have to make these merch items and things that people want to buy and, make money on the road. That's really what it is nowadays. So.
You got anything up on your website right now?
I don't, and I'm actually slacking. But I'm waiting to make new merch for this release. I'm just really low on all my merch from these past couple tours. To just fucking.
I got a couple stuff for you about that.
Why don't you go grab that?
All right.
Why don't you go grab that?
Hell yeah, that's what's up. I'm excited, dude.
Marley
I'm nervous.
B came in and like almost ruined the damn surprise from the jump.
I'm nervous, dude. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know where my hands should go.
Where do I put my hands?
I'm Ron Burgundy. Fucking love that shit.
I just pulled this logo off of your website.
Oh shit!
It's a dad hat.
Oh
so I can do those for low. You know what I'm saying?
This is fire, bro.
Rip's been hitting me up for this forever, dog. So that's you right there too.
You for real?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Is that the right size? Yeah, that's kind of big.
That's a sample.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. It's going up on my wall, bro. Fuck wearing it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's fire, bro, man. Thank you.
For everybody listening,
thank you so much, man.
Our good buddy, Mr. DJ Century made Marley B a hat, and he made him a T-shirt with the cover art of his upcoming album, Time Again.
That's right, man. Time Again.
It looks dope.
It's fire.
We'll take a picture of those right now and put them up on the website and
Hell
shit.
Yeah,
all that good shit right
there.
Thank
you, sir.
Yeah,
Appreciate that, man. For real. That's awesome.
I thought I had something for you too. I didn't have nothing great. The sponsor, it's
not a competition here.
It's we got to pause to give a shout out to the sponsor, Official Clothing.
Shout out. Yeah.
Official.com. make sure you use that Hood Diner 15 code to get 15% off your entire
discount
thing.
for your cheap
But let me see.
ass.
Watch. Hold on. I think I brought something for you.
Oh shit, dude! Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, seriously.
Y'all feeding me Turk Hill. Y'all got black for it. It's a good day.
Your laptop needs needs a little official business.
It's official. Hell yeah.
Little sticker.
I don't have any official stickers
Little sticker
on my
sound.
laptop.
Yeah, well, I never
definitely
made
need
any.
those. Yeah.
That's because I never fucking made any. Yeah.
I think we need to take a little time to
These are fire.
recognize the fact that my computer came back from the dead.
That's true. Yeah. Tell
that?
tell the listeners what happened this week.
I think I said, I forgot what episode it was, that my daughter spilled a drink on my keyboard and my fucking screen died. And I just like, fuck, dude, that's going to be at least $400 to fix. Well, I hit up the homie. He was going to charge me $350, which is like a spill kit. And I know they fucking replace the innards and all that stuff. So. The innards. But the other
guts.
day, this fool hits me up. He's like, hey, did I leave my water bottle in there? That's my wife. She's going to be pissed if I lost it. So I came in here and I saw it. Well, my equipment was hooked up. So I was like, I'm going to fuck around a little bit, make some mixes and shit. Just, practice a little bit, scratching. Turn on my computer and waiting for this monitor to turn on. And my fucking screen all of a sudden illuminates with the fucking Apple logo. Oh. Seriously, dog. Like, Jesus
That's
came
so
down
dope.
and touched my laptop. Is like,
For real, dude.
looking out for you, homie.
It's a blessing.
So, I'm going to have to buy another laptop anyway, but I'm probably going to clean this one up and then flip it.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Have it as a backup in case
Right,
anything
keep
goes wrong. Remember, I told you that's what I had. I had an older MacBook too. And then as soon as I got this one, I was like, yeah, I'm going to sell that, recoup some money. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, what if something happens to me like DJ Century and fucking shit gets fucked up? I got to be able to make my work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Everything I fucking do is on this motherfucker. Right. The websites, the fucking, all the graphics and everything. So that's why I'm like, you know what? And then plus, like when I travel and shit too, like I have, I'll take the old one just in case something happens. If I get jacked or it fucking breaks at the airport or anything like that. So yeah, keep the good one at the house and shit like that. But yeah, man, that's a good thing. Shout out to the screen, dude.
Yeah, man, it came back from fucking the dead. It's a zombie laptop now.
From the deads, bro. So there's a question I like to ask, like all the artists that have come in here. So far, we've interviewed Shonuff, Mr. Just Dorian.
My man.
We've interviewed Buddha.
My bro.
And we've interviewed Vinny Mendez.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And of course, we'd rip and everything like that too. Yeah, but from an artist perspective, okay, do you feel like you can make it in hip hop from a city like Tucson?
What do you mean from a city like Tucson?
I mean, like just like, from a small city, or do you believe that you got to move to like LA or to like Atlanta?
You got to move. You got to move.
Yeah.
I mean, you could become an internet sensation, but that's only going to get you so far, man. Like, you really got to move. Like, I think, the misconception is people think that you move, that you're no longer from Tucson. It's like, bro, like I lived my whole life. That's what molded me. You know what I'm saying? So like for people that move to LA and they're like, oh, you're, from smaller towns. Sometimes the towns take it the wrong way. It's like, oh, you're not really being true to Tucson. When in reality, it's like, I'm just trying to take Tucson to the next level.
Right.
And I can't take Tucson to the next level staying in Tucson. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to break out of your comfort zone. And, like, I've been doing this shit for years, bro. Like, I've done the circle of shows. I've opened for every fucking national touring act that comes through here. And, to what extent, Like, I'm still broke. Like, so there's something missing that I have to do. And I think that next step for me, honestly, and for anybody that wants to do it, is to get in front of people with money. And that's not Tucson. Like, people don't have money out here. And LA is the place where people have money and people are willing to invest in. And there's record executives and there's A&Rs and there's other artists that really are well fucking known that you can rub shoulders with. And before you know it, if you make a connection with one of these artists, a genuine connection, then shit, you got Murs on your corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can, like I have homies that work at big studios. I know DJ Hoppa, I know Dizzy, I know these people. And if I'm in their face every single day utilizing these connections, it's much better than being in Tucson and waiting for them to come through on tour and kicking it with them one time every year.
So do you think that's a move for you in the future?
Yeah, for sure. That's my plan this year, is just to get to LA.
Yeah.
Just to give it a shot. I mean, even if it doesn't happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least you tried, and personally, but to answer your question, personally, from my experiences, I think that you need to move to a hotbed where there is money and there is record labels and there is people that are you know, that are successful in the industry that can teach you the ways, because there's nobody out here that can teach us really how to be successful.
So what's the main goal, since record sales not really driving revenue anymore?
Branding.
So like being able to jump on concert circuits, like
whether it's that, you know, doing, you know, getting paid for shows, or branding in the side of making your own clothing line, of making your own fucking water bottles, of making your own whatever it is. You take your name and you brand it. You put your face onto something, whether it's making your own strain of weed, like we were talking about earlier with all the rappers nowadays. Like, you have to find other outlets to make money.
Some shit my homie gave me.
If you want to stay consistent in hip hop, and you know what I'm saying, like,
yeah.
Continue to make good music and find a way to brand yourself and put your face on something that people will relate to and buy, you know. And so that's where we're at in this point, and it's about.
So how do you feel like when manufactured artists get major push for somebody that's legitimate?
What do you mean?
Like Bad Baby did a song with Ty Dolla $ign.
I don't know. More power to you. You know,
yeah.
Like Ty Dolla $ign got paid.
They threw him the fucking bag.
Right. Ty Dolla $ign got paid, man. Like, it's more power to you. Like,
yeah.
you know, like, there's always this talk about like selling out and things like that.
Does she hit you up tomorrow?
Well, what does selling out mean? Getting money? You know, like,
right.
You know, like there's a certain extent, of course, you don't want to do something that's like really, you know,
cornball shit.
Right. That's really like taking away from, you know, what you see yourself, and you know what I'm saying, like your own morals and things like that. But shit, if somebody wanted me to rap on their shit with my style and do whatever I want, like, yeah, I don't care who it is. You're gonna pay me $500,000.
Cut the fucking check.
And it's gonna get play. Like, it's not a bad look. It's not like it's going to some rapper that's never gonna put it out or put it on Reverb Nation. And,
right.
You know, like, so like you're gonna get national play. All publicity is good publicity at that point. Like, as long as your end of the track is fucking dope, like, that's gonna make people go back and look you up if they didn't know who you were.
Right.
You know, so.
If you moved to LA, where would you move to? What part?
Probably like North Hollywood.
North Hollywood?
Either North Hollywood or like down south somewhere, like Whittier. But North Hollywood's the ultimate goal, because that's like close to all the studios and things like that. I want to get out there and work with the homie Vodka Gravas, a.k.a. Young One. Shout out to Andy.
He's been out there, huh?
Yeah. So every time we're in LA, I try to get in with him at Chalice, which is a super fucking dope multi-million-dollar studio. We were out there last time. Future was in there. I've been out there while Lil Wayne's in the studio next to me and things like that. It's just fucking amazing. So
you see him in passing and shit?
Yeah. You'll see, like, you'll pull up, like, I remember my first time going there, I pulled up in a fucking, like, 03 Camry or 02 Camry, and we pull up and it's like Maserati, Lamborghini, Maserati, fucking BMW, and we park our little 98 Camry next to him. Like, what's up, guys? We're here to record. We just got to end, like, all broken shit. And
fuck yeah.
So it's cool to see that. But yeah, I definitely want to be around, you know, just around the hub where I can get out and really just interact and rub shoulders with people and just be in a position to take advantage of these opportunities.
It's funny you say that. I was listening to one of Joey Diaz's podcasts the other day, dude, and he was talking about that, how, like, when he moved to Hollywood, he wanted to live, like, right there where all the fucking big comedy stores were and shit, right, so that, like, he could get fucked up at the fucking, sometimes he was talking about, like, how much they made, dude, like, for putting, like, an hour of material, and they'd only get, like, $20 in a sandwich, you know.
For like a 15-minute set.
Every time I hear him, I just want to do it. He's like, we only did it for like $20 in a sandwich, and you know, and sometimes they wouldn't even pay you, Joe Rogan. Sometimes they would just give you a tab at the bar, and that was where they fucked up Joe Rogan, because I would drink the fucking bar dry. He's like, he's like, I would tell the guy, how about, you know, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna drink $100 worth of shit. Just give me $50 and I'll call it a night. And fucking he would say that, like, that's what it was. It's like how him and a lot of those big comedy dudes got big, because they were always showing up. Like Tuesday nights, there was a place they always met up. Thursday nights, there was always the Comedy Factory and Over Here and this and that. So, like, it does make sense, man, to want to be around.
Bro, it's all about who you know in pretty much any industry. And, like, for the most part, anybody that's big in the industry that I want to be successful in is in LA, you know? Yeah. And it's all about who you know. You know, looking at the Murs connection from day one, I knew it's all about who you know. You know, I knew there were so many other artists in Tucson that I felt were way more talented than me, that had way more clout, had been working at this shit for years. For me to come in and be 2 years deep, 2 projects deep, and to have somebody like Murs co-sign me, I realized that it's all about who you know.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And, like, that just took it to the next
level. Doesn't take away from the skill level that you have.
No, absolutely not. It
because
takes somebody
he wouldn't
like
have put
that.
You in that
right. You know what I'm saying? But it's just about being in the position to be seen. insane. You know what I'm
We
saying?
had a
And, like,
friend that she's the baker. She was one of the previous episodes. Her name's Suzette. She sent us like a little email about it wasn't a really resolutions thing. It was about stuff that makes you a failure and you have to conquer.
Just how to make your 2019 better.
right.
There was one that I was thinking about, and it totally eludes me now.
And you know what sucks is I don't have it saved anywhere.
No.
Nope.
Well,
Wah, wah, wah. Moving on.
high moment there.
Hey, dude, I found some dope shit the other day, okay? So I'm a big fan of tech, okay? Right now, there's that CES show that's going on down in Las Vegas, right? That's where, like, all
They
the
just dropped a new turntable.
Yeah, I saw that. Herm posted that shit the other day. Yeah.
$1,500. I'm like,
Yes.
nah, I got two, bro. I'm good.
It's supposed to be like, some dope shit, right? But anyways, dude, there's this fucking gadget, bro. It's called Cool Tech, okay? And what it is it's a fucking underwear, bro, and it cuffs your balls, but it keeps them cold, dude. It keeps them at temperature.
And it's got like two little nut holders,
and
dude. Like singular nut holders. It's not like a
gently
cup.
cuff them like fragile.
How sanitary
eggs.
is that, though, after how
I
many
mean,
uses?
you probably got to wash it, obviously, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
but it
just-
looks like one of those things that you put on your forehead when you go in for a CAT scan. Like those two little like the muscle. What are those muscle things?
does
that
look
fucking
like
Professor X shit.
that
when he
like make
talks
your
in the
muscles
cerebro.
intense and shit.
But see, what it says is it prevents male infertility. Over a year, as many as 15% of couples try to get pregnant, and 60% of the chances don't work because the balls is too hot.
Hey, dog, I got some shooters left, bro.
Is that what the article
I kind of
says-
abbreviated.
It says the balls is too hot, or is this?
I didn't feel like saying all these big words, bro.
Quote, the
There's a
balls
lot of-
is too hot.
It's a lot of fancy fucking vernacular right here, and I just sum it up.
Each test die,
when the balls is too hot,
the test die.
your swimmers are going to be a little fucking slow. You know what I'm saying? So
I thought that would warm them up.
So
Yeah.
no, dude, they keeps
would be
them
the opposite.
It keeps them slow, dude. Haven't you ever known like Tony Robbins, dude? He takes a dip in a cold ass pool every morning to fucking re-energize his body and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. Dude, I don't
You never
know.
see that? It's like what is it called, dude? Cryotherapy.
Yeah.
A lot of the sport, you know, fucking
Oh, yeah, where it's like
all
that
these dudes
frozen
they'll
air
get in
and
that
shit.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
the only thing sticking out is your head.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
just
saying?
look like you're fucking in
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Look like you're the villain from Wild Wild West about to sprout legs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, dude. But that shit apparently, yeah. So apparently, this is one of the fucking things that came out, dude. And I'm like,
The
kind
Nut Hugger
of, I'm kind
3000.
of excited about it, dude. And then the other thing, dude, I was tripping out, dude, because I was listening to Joey Diaz again, dude, because he's just been cracking me up with that fucking voice, dude. Like, I can't get enough of it, dude. I had to go into my settings and kind of turn up the bass so I can really fucking hear what he says and shit, because he's all low.
That
He's
fool
low.
has emphysema because you can hear him like a wheeze every time he talks.
His laugh is fucking kind of, it's kind of like mine. It gets kind of like, you know, he does that shit.
He's getting high pitched.
See, that was a forceful, but the second one was real. But yeah, dude, he's sponsored by a fucking company that makes bidets, dude. So we talked about bidets.
Tushy?
The Tushy, dude. It's so dope, dude. Like it like would you fuck with a bidet? Have you ever had a bidet before? You ever stayed somewhere that's
I've
had a
never
bidet?
had a bidet before, no, sir. But
I'm gonna say
I mean,
this.
I'm intrigued if it's gonna
I don't
make
know if
my
I
life
want
easier.
water all up in my asshole. I have a kid, so you know, naturally,
Weird.
We have wipies, right?
Weird flex, but okay.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
No. Yeah, I get where you're
So
going
where
now.
I'm going with
you should have
it
just
is
went with the
fact
wipes.
that since you know, sometimes I would have to take a shit when I had my kid.
Right.
She'd be in there, and I'd have the fucking diaper bag. Well,
Oh, wipies
you go
are a
drop
must.
Drop a deuce. You take the wipey. You're the cleanest motherfucker after.
Bro,
that.
wipies are a fucking must. I'm an advocate for wipies, bro. Like if you've ever seen my Snapchats when I go on vacation in this hot places, dude, I'll fucking do one where I come out the bathroom and I'm like, yeah, I had to give myself a fucking scrub down real quick,
It reminds
bro.
me of the Trick Daddy's Cribs episode where he's like,
Yes, the wet ones.
yeah, he's like, you
He's
don't
all-
want no doo doo on your drawers.
He's
Use
like,
the wet ones.
He's like, I don't give a damn how many times you wipe. You know you ain't 100% clean. And we have conversations about this shit, and I'm like, I'll tell people, I'll be like, dude, like this is why I'm an advocate for this shit. Like, think about it. Think about if you got some shit on your hands, right? You got shit on your fucking wrist. Are you just gonna take toilet paper and clean it off? Is that what you're gonna do, bro? You know what I'm saying? So you get the wet one, and that's going to clean it right. Well, why wouldn't you give your ass the same treatment?
Right.
Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
But
so
the water aspect of the bidet, I don't know if I could do it.
I've had it before.
How does it work?
It sprays up in your culo, bro. It just it asks you if you're a man or a woman.
That's a good ass
It
sound
knows.
effect, bro.
It
Like,
knows, dude. And it's
what?
like if you're a man or a woman, it
It's the
knows.
rim.
It'll come out so far if it knows you're a man or a woman. So you have custom settings and shit, dude. So you got to make sure you tell it right where you're at, or else your balls are about to get
a shower, dude.
Oh man,
like, dude, like my shits are sensitive. That shit would probably hurt.
super soaker to the nut.
But you put it
To the
on,
back of the ball sack, dude.
just all up in your
That's
tank,
super
just
specific.
hot as fuck water on your tank.
You know the back's more sensitive than any part of your ball sack.
It is,
For sure.
It is.
For sure.
Don't
But
touch the back.
but you put on it, you know, if it's a male, so it goes up and it sprays your butthole, obviously, and then you got to have towels there to clean it. Obviously, you don't want to just walk away all wet. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you just give it a little pat, and then vámonos, do your ass is nice and clean, bro. I'm telling you, when we went to LA,
So you buy
one
new
time,
towels every time?
I mean, you get like a stack of fucking 7 at the end of the week.
Whoa, bro.
I mean, I guess
That's
it's shit
a one
once a
and
day.
done.
One
No,
for
that's
each
a one
day.
and done.
One for each
I
day.
guess
dude.
you gotta have enough. Yeah, you save a
Bro,
little
I drop
corner.
way
you
more
save one
deuces
corner.
than that. No, I'm not
this is-
recycling a fucking towel.
You're
I'm
all-
wiping my ass.
you're
with.
all
This,
look-
this is the corner I wipe my
You're
face
all
with.
looking at it like,
Which
Does
side
this have
do I
anything?
wipe? Which side do
This
I
is the
wipe?
side I clean the dishes with.
You're literally just drying it off, though, bro. The caca's already gone, dude.
I get
You know
it.
what I'm
I
saying?
get it.
So
I
it's
get
like if there was water right here. Like, mira, look at. I just spilled a shitload of water before we
That
fucking
you
started
did.
the podcast and shit, dude. And it got everywhere. But look, now it's dry, dude. You know what I'm saying? We use a little toallas. Same shit, dude. But yeah, I stayed at a fucking. What was it? It wasn't even anything fancy. It was like a Quality Inn or whatever the fuck it was,
had a
dude.
bidet?
But it was in Monterey, bro. Like you were talking about those early fucking cities before you're getting into LA and shit like that. It was Monterey, and you could tell it was like a mainly like kind of Japanese neighborhood and shit like that, dude. It had a fucking bidet, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I was in there for like an hour flexing with it, like fucking seeing what's going on. I was like, all right, cool. And then also it heats up the fucking toilet seat.
Damn.
So you know what I'm saying? So you don't got no cold cheeks.
That is a Quality Inn.
I'm about the warming of the seats, but just the water up the butt is just too much for me.
I bet you if
Shocking.
you were to ever try, you'd probably get fucking hooked on it, dude.
Is that right?
I mean, from what I've heard you telling me stories, you're a fan of the butt action, right?
That's a different podcast.
Okay, well, either way, I feel like you like it.
Whoa. Pause.
But yeah, dude, this fucking what was I gonna say? Okay, so the question that I usually like to like end the podcast with, and it's a funny question. It's you're stranded on an island, okay, rest of your life. One book, one movie, one album, one food for the rest of your life. What are they?
One book, one movie, one album, one food.
Yes, sir.
Well, the food, I'm probably gonna have to go with fried chicken. I'll probably die from a heart attack pretty soon after, but that's cool with me.
That's a good way to go out, though.
Yeah, fried chicken.
But
heart
from
attack.
where though?
Fuck, man, that's a tough one.
They just built a Popeyes by my house. I'm so excited.
From Gus's Fried Chicken
Where the fuck is that?
in the South.
Is
It's
it?
the best fucking
the
fried
bomb?
chicken. They have one in LA now too, but it's not the same. But if you ever go to South by in Austin, Texas, that's like the spot to go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like
It's better than,
spicy
like,
fried chicken, dude. It's better than.
Are you guys doing that again this year?
I don't know yet. Oh, we're gonna have to.
Might have to
see
jump
what
on
book-
that.
Yeah, for sure. So that would be my food, probably.
Smoke
fried
some wacky
chicken.
tobacco in Austin.
Yeah, Austin's cool for Texas. At least it's not too.
Are
Strict.
they ball busters over there, the
Nah,
cops?
they're not too strict. They can be, but so that's the food. Fuck, man. Movie. That's tough. It'd probably be Joe Dirt. That's like my favorite movie of all
Joe
time.
Dirt.
Yeah, for sure. I like to live my life as Joe Dirt for sure. Just trashy little kid from Arizona.
Does your mother know how to sew?
Get it, so that.
It's Dirte. And then what'd you say? So album.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fuck, it's tough. It might be Ludacris back for the first time.
It's a great album.
It was a really good album.
Over and
front
over,
to
though.
back. Yeah, front to back. That's a really good album. I can listen to that shit all day. Either that or
Word of mouth was dope, too.
Outkast, AT Aliens.
It's a great album.
And then what was the last one?
Book.
One book. Oh shit, dude, I don't read.
You're a reader? Not a reader
No,
guy?
I'll read here and there, but not that much. Not as much as I should. I'd probably say The Four Agreements.
The Four Agreements, huh?
Yeah.
Never heard that.
What's that about?
It's just about, like enriching your life, agreements you make with yourself.
On a desert island, dog?
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm going to get the bag, but I'm stuck
Come on,
here.
dude. At least it'll bring me peace of mind. I can fucking meditate and find something to do.
That's true. That's good.
I'm
We've
by
had people
myself,
say the
dude.
Bible.
I'm not a religious person. Nah,
That's what's
nah.
up.
Yeah, I believe in God and shit, but I'm just not like, I didn't grow up in a religious household.
That's not exactly a bad thing, though.
No, it's not, and neither is growing up in a religious household. Either way, as long as you're a good person, you're a good person.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm not a big reader, dude. So I can't.
Yeah.
I might take like just a magazine or something.
Yeah.
Like a porn.
There you go. See,
Yeah.
nobody's in. That's
Yeah,
probably
that's
the best
probably what
answer.
I'll do. Yeah, like a fucking.
I'm a
Playboy.
visual person. I can't just beat off to my imagination.
Right.
For sure,
It'd have to be like the encyclopedia of porn.
I want like a vintage Playboy.
Oh,
with
bro?
muff diving.
Damn.
Dude, I don't know.
You're a fan of the bush then, huh?
Nah, not necessarily. It just gives me more to look at.
I'm going to say this. I don't mind a nice manicured area. It can't look like fucking like Don King down there.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I'm not.
Can't look like Kaepernick.
You're not a fan of 70s porn, Bush?
I mean, all I'm saying is if you expect me to go down there, it better be taken care
Dude,
of.
that's what the left hand does, dude. The left hand.
Whoa.
No,
I'm doing things
pets
with my
back
hands,
the
bro.
pet.
No, I'm doing things with
You
my
gotta
hands.
part it.
You
You
know?
gotta part it.
Yeah, you pet back the hair with this hand. You spread them shits with
God,
this
you part it.
right
Dude,
here. You know
this
what I'm
dude
saying?
has sounds like he's seen a couple in his day.
Yeah, this is not.
He's tangled with a
anything-
couple.
This is not anything new for
It's like
him.
running into a porcupine in the wild. He's like, I've seen a couple of them, a couple critters.
He's like, actually, I got a couple Playboys you could have, Marley. I didn't know you were into that shit.
He's like, keep them in the back of my car.
My man, we got something to talk about.
That's what it is, buddy.
I need something more hardcore than fucking Playboy, dog.
For
I'm a
sure,
cochino.
you need some actual some penetrating,
Some pen,
some penny,
some intro, outro.
yeah, some penny, panay,
Stabbing,
some panay, dude.
stabbing.
Penay.
I need to see some panay, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. So, album's coming out February fucking 1st, bro.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you want to fucking tell us about this album?
No, man, not really. I mean, I'm really excited for people to listen to it, man. I think this is one of my, if not my best project yet. A lot of dope beats, a lot of dope production. Shout out to everybody that had a hand in it, hand in it, whatever you would say. It sounds.
Hand in it sounds a little more sexier, I'd say.
Sounds like they're panaying me. I don't know.
We're all a part of the panane of your
A
album.
little how do you
I hope
do?
you guys panay my dive deep and panay my album. It's got some real deep tracks in there.
They all had their hand in it.
For sure. They definitely had their hand in it. No, man, just check out the album. It's going to be on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, marleyb.com, fucking farmersonly.com. I'm trying to get a Tinder ad. Swipe right.
Fuck yeah, dude. You gonna do any physical copies of this shit?
Yeah, of course, man. You always got to do physical copies in hip-hop.
Make sure you come and
Yeah, I got
drop
you guys.
one off to
Yeah,
me.
I got you
and-
guys. You guys don't have a copy of Girl here, do you?
I don't think so. I know I have mine in my house.
I got one. I can throw to the
Yeah,
diner,
get this
you
dude.
know?
Yeah, I've given him a stack and see this where they
Yeah, I
stayed.
see that. That's what I'm seeing.
See,
I
that's where
all
they
the-
stayed right there.
I have a
512
okay, so I DJ obviously.
Right.
I used to DJ off of CD players. I'm gonna bring those CD players here so I can play the tracks.
Yeah.
go.
I haven't played those CD players in years, bro.
For real.
Seriously. So hopefully they still work for one. But like since we're moving, I got to figure out the layout of where we're gonna be. We're gonna
Yeah.
figure that out. But I'm gonna have a CD
wheel.
player so we could jam it out and all that shit.
The diner, the days of the diner are numbered.
You guys need a little jukebox that just plays local
Yeah.
hip hop, dude.
That'd be
That's
sick.
what you guys need.
That's exactly what we need, dude. It added an easy bake oven. I told him, I'm like, I want an
Like
easy
weed
bake
brownies
oven
and
where we
shit.
could make
Yeah,
a little
that'll be
weed
fire,
brownie this
bro.
way, like,
Yeah.
a couple minutes in, it ding, it fucking goes off. We go get it, we eat it, and then by
Have
the
you ever
end,
made any edibles?
Bro, when I was like 17, 18,
That's like
I made
young
some
shit, right?
I made some brownies that just tasted like shit, and it was Murs.
How did you do it though?
We did it in the butter.
Okay, so you
We actually
basically
like
cooked it.
Right, cooked it in the
extracted
butter.
in the
Right,
butter.
right, and then cooked the butter.
So it
with
tasted like shit.
Still tasted like shit. It was
Really?
Murs, bro. It was like.
Well,
some
I mean,
fucking,
I beat it with Murs.
It was
before.
Reg. It was some Reg.
Some Bobby Brown.
It
Huh?
was some. It was some. Oh yeah.
Some of that nauticals.
Oh yeah, you came a long way.
Some of that Mexican brickweed.
Yeah, for
Fuck
sure.
yeah. You've seen many fucking moons.
For sure.
One time, I was transporting the fucking butter to the strainer, and a little bit dropped on the floor. And we had a little wiener dog that lived with us named Turbo.
Yeah.
A little fucker.
Yep.
And he's all,
Licking it
Rub
up.
that
Yeah.
shit.
and he fucking was on the floor for hours, bro. We
Yeah.
thought he was gonna die.
Yeah,
dude.
my parents have a corgi and fucking they ate an edible. One of them ate an edible I gave to him, a cookie, and that dude was like literally asleep for like 48 hours, bro. Like it was like scary. Like it was like he was like by the time he woke up, he's like dehydrated. He's just laying by the water bowl, like sticking his tongue out, barely getting water. Oh, dude, I felt so bad for him, bro, because you know they don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
for
sure,
problem.
for sure.
So it's just an instant panic. Like you're just like, oh,
Well, I used to hit the blunt and blow it in the dog's nose.
yeah, for sure. So
And their nose is way more sensitive than our nose.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
See, I can't do that to Obi. He's still a puppy. I'm like, you gotta wait for a
Ain't
while
no
before.
puppy, dog.
I gotta wait for a while.
You had it for
I
a
want
year
him to
already,
gr-
right?
I want him to grow to his potential.
You're gonna
and
stunt his
then-
growth with early
Yeah,
marijuana
exactly.
smoke.
Make
Exactly.
a pygmy dog.
What kind of dog is it?
My dog?
Yeah.
He's mostly fucking
A cockerdoodle.
no
Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu.
Is he really?
He's mostly a Shih Tzu.
He's
yeah.
a bullshit.
I call him a
Dude,
bullshit.
He's
yeah.
gonna be so. Is he small?
Yeah, I mean, the part of him that Shih Tzu is mostly in his face. The rest is like this other dog.
Yeah, some fucking.
He's
weird.
not that big. He's not
a
that. He's
mutant.
about this big.
It's like a
that.
shapoodle.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
He's a mutant.
Yeah, he's a mutt.
Yeah, no, that's
But
what's
yeah,
up.
but he's great. But eventually, yeah, he'll sit in on a session.
He'll dabble.
Yeah, he'll dab in the dabblers. But yeah, man, fucking any other last words, Mr. Marley B?
No, man. Thank you guys for having me. Shout out Hood Diner Podcast, man.
Hell yeah, man.
It was
Did
fun.
Did you go follow us on all the socials? and
Yeah,
shit?
I did, man.
I'd seen that.
Yeah, I got followed. Yeah,
Appreciate
followed
you, brother.
guys.
Make
Yeah,
sure
for
everybody goes and follows Mr. Marley B. What is your handle?
It's at the real Fred Durst. No, I'm just that would be a dope ass
For the
at
nookie.
name. I think I might
Hashtag
change my
nookie.
at name to the real Fred Durst just to piss him off.
Hashtag nookie.
Yeah, hashtag nookie. No, it's at Marley B _520 and find me on marleyb.com.
Yeah, you get all the links from there and check out all his music. Check out his videos. It's all
When's the
good
next
shit,
golden
man.
party?
February 2nd for
Are you gonna
my
be performing?
album release. Yeah, that's gonna be my album release party.
Nice.
Yeah, so that one will be fun, man. Make sure y'all come out. I
We'll
don't know
make sure
who's
to
gonna
make
be
it
on
to this one. Yeah.
Yeah, come
We'll
party.
definitely try it
Bring
out.
some weed.
That's that solar culture, right?
Yeah, bring your own bud.
Oh yeah.
BYOB, baby.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be doing a listening party too. I'm gonna be doing like a super exclusive like.
Are you gonna do the beat battle? Are you gonna go to it?
Nah, that's the night of Jay Tilt's release show. I gotta go show the homie some love. So I'm gonna try to make both, but we'll see. We'll see how the night goes. But like I said, yeah, I'm gonna be doing a listening party as well. Probably the 31st, the night before the album comes out. It'll be like super exclusive. I'll invite like 40 people to the studio for like a smoke session, a little
Fuck yeah.
listening party. So be on the lookout.
Put the diner down.
Yeah,
Put
for
the
sure.
diner down.
Yeah, I'll put y'all on the list, man.
Fuck yeah, man. It's fun.
Bro, the first time I went to the studio, I'm like, bro, are you fucking taking me am I
To
right?
the dungeon, dude.
You know, like,
Yeah,
you have
dude,
a
it's
sex dungeon, bro?
Right,
Like-
dude. It's so creepy, dude. And if you get faded down there, it's like, bro, I'm not leaving. I'm not climbing back out of here.
It's a literal. You're not gonna enjoy that way down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because I'm fat?
No,
Is that what you're
dog,
saying,
dog,
dude?
No, I'm telling you right now. It's the steepest fucking stairs in your life. Like you literally have to fucking hold yourself.
You're so weightest.
Yeah, dude.
dog. Okay. Mark my
No,
fucking
he's gonna
words.
see. He's gonna trip. Dude,
Mark
'cause
my
everybody-
fucking words.
I know exactly
You're
what
gonna
you're
be like-
talking about.
You're gonna
Yes.
be like, I don't.
I think I've seen
no.
somebody post like fucking videos of it and shit like that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's
Honestly, the
Straight
first
down
time
the
fun.
ladder.
You're like, this fat guy's not gonna make it down the ladder.
when I got down there, I thought I was gonna fucking bump into the Crypt Keeper.
For sure.
Honestly,
It's
bro.
probably. Yeah,
It's pretty
fuck
cool.
yeah,
It's a
dude.
cool
You hear
spot.
the fucking train going by? It's wild.
Hell yeah, man.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you guys got into some shit over there, huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're not gonna name drop. We're not gonna put ourselves on blast. But
Nah.
some crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
all the time.
Well, fuck, man. That's coming to the end of the episode 31.
Shout out to Marley B for coming through.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Make
bro.
sure you guys check him out. Last but not least, just want to say, give a shout out to our Not Safe for Work podcast network. Fuck all you motherfuckers.
Yeah, motherfuckers acting like we fucking suck dicks. What the fuck?
It's all love, putos. It's okay.
cool
But,
though, because our podcast sounds the best out of them all. So.
It definitely is pretty clean, man. Yeah.
Thanks to the engineer, kAZual.
Yeah, I do what I gotta do, man. I gotta do what I gotta do.
That's us sucking our own dicks. There you go.
Well, give me some of them gummy bears. It's me.
Chomp away.
But yeah, man.
Well, this has been the Hood Diner Podcast. This is DJ Sentry.
I am the homie kAZual. Peace.
Peace.